got to get up.
Declaration of the Rights of Magic and Magician, written during the French Revolution by the great Lafayette. All men are born as magicians, and all men, and women of course, remain equal in their right to use magic. Now, this is going to be on the test, so be sure to remember it. Got that? Because of this declaration, magic was no longer monopolized by the privileged class.
Man, it's the same old stuff every time.
Now,
You'd think you'd get tired of it.
So please pay attention. But whatever you do, don't even consider using your magic. Your cheating will be found out immediately, and of course...
Oh, Nakamaru! Skip class!
The number of times you can use your magic is predetermined, so use it wisely.
Mr. Shikimori!
Hi! Miss Manager, did you need something? Well, it's just that, I guess I overslept this morning, so, well, I'm off to class now.
Have a lovely day. Please be sure to come back safely, all right?
Okay, breathe in. In this day and age, everyone, from newborn infants to the very elderly, possesses magical powers. Everyone can perform magic. Okay, hold still for a moment. But regarding magical powers, things are not equal. 8,942. Okay, individuals possess different degrees of magical power, and how many times they can use it. 10,295. Okay? Which means that in today's world, a person's worth is determined by the number of times one can use magic.
Okay, I get that's why it's important to have a magic examination to get an accurate reading of our power, but...
Is something wrong, Miss Kazetsubaki?
Oh, it's such a bother. Undressing in the morning.
Well, it's what you have to do when you get a health exam.
Oh! Damn, a barrier!
Nakamaru?
Oh, if it isn't my old friend Kazuki Shikimori. What's going on with you, man?
What's going on with me, you ask? What's going on with you? Class has started already, right?
Has failure finally awakened you to the love of learning? I can understand why you might want to work your way out of your failing grades at least, but I gotta say this, and I'm speaking as a friend. It's time to give up on the impossible. You get what I'm saying, Shikimori? More importantly, you gotta help me out. Inside this room is Kuriko Kazutsubaki, third-year class. She's the secret powerhouse behind everything, student council to the board of directors. If we can break through her barrier and see that forbidden sight and threaten her with it, think about it.
But wouldn't it be illegal?
Wrong! It's just doing friendly business. The one who shows weakness is at fault.
Weakness?
You don't get social status, fame, and influence by knowledge or your school record. And how many times you can use magic? How many times can you use it? Ordinary people can use magic less than 100 times. The average here at Aoi campus is 8,000. We're famous in the magic world. So how about you?
8 times.
8 times? Only 8 times? You're a total failure and you can only use your magic 8 times. Peeping is the only hope you have for an enjoyable social life. You might want to think about that.
Nakamaru!
Matsuda!
How many times do I have to tell you? Using stand-in magic to get out of class repeats is a violation of Article 3, Section 7 of the B-Class Chat!
Stop! Since when were you on the side of authority?
You're the one who decided that!
I'll just come right back, okay?
Now it's you!
And you. You're so lucky.
Seriously, it's the idiots from 2B again, isn't it? One's still here.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Matsuda, why don't you just cut it out?
Shut up! You always say that!
You idiot! Go!
Be quiet!
once again.
So it seems.
Their magic power is strong, and the number of times they can use it is in another league, but they're still children. You're their homeroom teacher. Please give them firm guidance. Well, you're responsible for those classrooms they destroyed.
Right, I understand. I'll make sure the students who destroyed the classrooms repair them. See ya.
Miss Eva, wait, I forgot.
What?
We've admitted a new student. She'll be transferring to your class.
Jeez, why do I have to help repair the school? Make me use up my valuable spell count. And if I'd just been left alone, then Kuriko would have been mine, all mine.
Thank goodness she isn't.
You think you're so smart, don't you? What you need to do is set a goal like I do.
Uh-huh. So you call your perverted actions goals, do you?
Back off, Matsuda!
I guess my goal is down there. Rin Kamishiro from the first-year class. I think she's quite a beauty.
There are lots of cute girls at our school, aren't there?
This discussion has nothing to do with you, Shikimori.
Uki, that's not fair. Even if he can only use his magic 8 times in his entire life, he's still a man. At least leave him something to long for.
Well, after today's magic exam, he'll have to face reality, won't he?
There's a magic exam this afternoon.
Right! It's an invaluable opportunity to learn about one's hidden magical powers. I can't wait. Hey, where are you going?
Shikimori, I think it would be best for you to take it.
You might have used up some of your magic accidentally, you know? You can only use it 8 times after all.
If you use it 8 times, you'll turn into ash and it's all over.
You don't want to die at such a young age.
This cannot be.
This is all for the sake of the Kamishiro family. Be sure to fulfill your duty no matter what.
But why? Do I have to?
We will not forgive objections. We are telling you this through telepathy, even though we know it might be intercepted, because you must hurry. Do you understand, Rin?
Lady Kuriko, it's the phone. Oh my, using a phone in this day and age? That's quite unusual.
Yes, this is more secure than speaking via magic or cell phones. They use radio waves.
I see. Has something happened?
Yes, I'll explain.
What's that? The Kamishiros? Shikimori. Kazuki. Huh.
Shikimori,
Oh, Dr. Akai.
what's the matter? You know classes are going to be starting soon.
Oh, I have a headache and a stomach ache, and there's blood in my urine, so I think I better go home early. I got permission from Miss Eva.
Shikimori, would you at least let me give you your magic examination? It's problematic if we don't know the strength of your power and how many times you can use it, especially in your case.
I know it. I have 8 times at best. I can only use my magic 8 times.
Welcome home.
I'm sorry! This is my room. This is Cyan Dormitory, and it's a boys' dorm. This is definitely my room.
Welcome home, dear Kazuki.
I'm home then?
You must be tired. Do you want to take your bath now? Or would you like to eat first? Or do you want to... Kazuki, dear?
Yes? Do you know me?
Oh, yes! From a long time ago.
So, who are you? Why are you in my room?
I'm Yuna Miyama, of course. I just transferred here to Aoi campus. From now on, I'll be here with you. I'll be eating here with you and sleeping here with you as your wife, Kazuki, dear.
My wife?
But we never even had a wedding!
That's true. We're not old enough yet to get married, but even if it's only symbolic, well, wouldn't it be better for us to live together as husband and wife?
That is... I have to discuss this with the manager, Miss Hirosaki!
Oh, my. You're more aggressive than I expected. In that case, let's do it. Here and now.
Miss Kazetsubaki,
Oh, you know who I am. Enough foreplay. It'll all be over soon, so just keep quiet, okay, little boy?
What are you doing to me? Out here?
Stop it! I'll call for
That's
help!
supposed to be the girls' line. Don't fight. It'll feel good soon, so relax.
Don't touch
You're a
that!
man, aren't you? So eat the meal that's in front of you.
Stop!
You want me to become your wife? It would be okay to do it then, right?
That's not...
Huh?
I'm Kazuki's wife, so take this!
Yeah?
Please let go of me.
Oh, yeah. Doing it outside is such a turn-on.
You mustn't! I won't let you do this!
Why not? I'll let you do it with him when I'm done.
Please don't say such strange things!
A thing like this should be, you must be pure and innocent, and you have to love the man from the bottom of your heart. You don't have to be in love to do it.
I won't allow this!
That's right. I won't allow this.
You're Kamishiro from the first-year class? You want me too?
Do not address me like you know me. It disgusts me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my Kazuki, you certainly are popular. You can choose whoever you want. Someone older, someone in your class, and someone younger. I heard you were the man who would become my husband, so I looked up a little information about you.
Your husband? You too? Look, give me a break already.
I was shocked at what I learned. Your grades are bad, you are not athletic, and on top of having no redeeming values, you peeked in at the nurse's office.
No, that was Nakamaru.
If you were not around, then I would regain my freedom. You must die. Right now.
Can't we work something else out?
Stop it! I won't let this happen!
Just as I thought, you are one of those Miyama women who act like Westerners.
Even if you are Rin, I'll never forgive you if you hurt Kazuki, never!
It will be over soon. Once I end his life, I will listen to what you have to say. Oh, you're serious, aren't you? So a member of a branch family can ignore the orders of the Kamishiro head family? You are from that upstart Kazetsubaki family, aren't you? You offend me.
I am Kazuki's true wife, and I will protect him!
What the heck just happened? What on earth is going on today? I had all those weird dreams this morning, and... Just now, something...
Oh, that's...
Shikimori!
Dr. Akai!
What's going on? You feeling a little better now?
What? Well, that is...
That's
I'd like
wonderful.
To say, well, except
So
my
you can
head is
take the
touching
magic
the urine
examination
again.
now,
I'd like to
right?
say again, that is-
Do it now, and it comes with the bonus of taking it with the first-year girls. How about it? That's good, right?
Thank you.
He's quite the problem. Kazuki Shikimori, a man of great interest. But this can't stay the way it is, can it? No, it just can't stay the way it is.
What's going on?
Let's quiet down now.
Kazuki!
What are you doing here?
So you came back, Shikimori. Oh, well, fine. Take your seat then. All right, continue introducing yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Nice to meet you. My name is Yuna Miyama. No, I mean Shikimori. I'm Kazuki's wife.
Both Katsuki and I look forward to being in class with all of you.
Wait a second! Shikimori! I just can't accept it!
But I haven't done anything!
I don't mind at all if you're married. Let's do it, Kazuki.
Kuriko, no!
That's right. I cannot accept a man such as this. Disappear quietly.
You can wait until I'm done. If I'm lucky, it'll just take one time. Please get away from Katsuki right now!
All right, what's going on here? Not only are the two hottest girls in school after you, but you also have this new girl, Yuna, calling you her husband. Give us answers or else.
I don't know why, okay?
You don't know anything, do you, Kazuki?
It's not surprising he doesn't know anything. Oh, Miss Iba. The beds in the nurse's office are open. How about coming by on your break?
No, thank you.
Well, that's too bad. Well, see you next time.
Wait! What'd you come in here for? You gotta save me!
I'd like to save you, but as they say, you're reaping what you sowed. There's nothing I can do.
But I don't understand. What did I do?
You haven't done anything. You haven't done anything yet.
Huh?
Dr. Akai, would you please stay silent?
I don't mind, but...
I'm begging you, please do something!
Yeah, I understand. If you're going to beg like that, I can't turn you down. The reason this is happening is because of your family lineage, Shikimori. Shikimori, do you know anything about your own ancestors?
What? Ancestors? We've always been Shinto priests. Just a normal family with less magical powers than average.
The descendants of people like Yasunori Kamino and Tomochika Abeno are mixed in your family lineage, including no less than 50 of the most famous magicians in Japan's history alone. And your great-great-grandmother was a Polish woman.
Do you mean Grandma Eugenia?
Yes, she was descended from the magician Swarovski. Also in your lineage is Paracelsus from Switzerland, Mirandola from Italy, Toho of the Wu Kingdom, magicians from all over the world.
I had no idea.
So the blood of all those powerful ancient magicians is tightly packed up inside of you, Kazuki. I hate to say this, but there haven't been any exceptional magicians in your family lineage, have there? Instead, it's all become concentrated, you know? Right there. In other words, you're not so incredible, but your children will be. The chance that your children will become magicians who possess extraordinary magical powers, well, that chance is simply immense. Got it?
But I'll only be able to use my magic 8 times. And I'm sure that my dad
is average or less than average, right?
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling you that latent power is hidden away in your genes.
Latent power?
That's right. Without it, then there would be just no way someone like you who has no worth could get into Aoi campus. I think you must already be getting to the point of bursting, you know? It's getting all built up.
Kuriko! Would you please get away from Kazuki?
Right. If only this man did not exist.
Wait!
Hold it right there! This is a huge scoop! Shikimori, how could you keep such a secret? We won't just hand over Shikimori's genes that easily. Now you're gonna hand Shikimori over to us. What?
Protect Yuna from him!
Huh?
The bed we just had delivered is really nice.
Oh, sure it is.
Come on, give me a break!
Please cut it out! Cut it
Good grief, what a day. Huh?
Welcome home, Kazuki dear.
What are you doing here?
Well, because I am your wife, silly. Would you like dinner now? Or would you like your bath now? Or would you like... Kazuki, hang on! Please, just hang on!
My name is Kazuki Shikimori, and I am 17 years old. I attend the Aoi Academy, a school for first-class magicians. But me, I'm less than ordinary. I'm worthless. I'm a total failure, and girls don't even give me a second glance. But all of a sudden, 3 beautiful girls were after me, a guy like me. But here's what their real goal was. My jeans!
Mr. Greatest Magician in the world.
Huh? And who are you?
Well, I'll become your bride one day.
Huh? Ow!
Are you all right?
Huh?
Good morning, Kazuki dear.
Miss Miyama, what are you doing here?
Well, dear, it is a wife's job to wake up her husband in the morning, after all. Wait, Kazuki! What about Christmas? And your bath is ready, too!
I'm fine! Leave me alone!
Kazuki, please wait! You need to... Mr. Shikimori?
Miss Manager, I'm really in a hurry today, so if you don't...
Forgot something, didn't you?
What?
Sorry to keep you waiting. Now let's go, Kazuki, or we'll be late.
Wait a minute! What?
You two have a good day. Well, good morning, darling.
Kuriko!
Men are much friskier in the morning than they need to be, aren't they? Don't you think that's a tragic waste?
No, I do not. Now get away from him, please.
Oh my, Yuna. Your skin is simply glowing this morning. Have you already gotten his genes?
Well, no, not yet.
Then I'll take the first turn.
It's a bit early to be so improper.
Huh?
I cannot take it anymore. I will kill you right here.
Atomic discipline of arms? Oh, Rin, that's interesting. If you think you can do it, go ahead and try.
A spirit charm. Do you think that will affect the magic of the 800-year-old Kamishiro family?
Would you care to try it out?
Then you can die together with Shikimori.
I am Kazuki's wife, and I'll be the one to protect him!
What's going on?
Hear ye, the Class 2B court is now in session.
Wait, I haven't done anything wrong!
Shikimori,
Huh?
you have not been granted permission to explain yourself. Have you forgotten the rules of our class? You have to remain silent and abide by the verdict this court hands down.
A verdict? Without a trial?
I will now deliver judgment. Kazuki Shikimori, the court does not recognize your marriage to Yuna Miyama. That is the consensus of the entire class, except...
Wait a minute. That whole thing's a big mistake.
Why is this? It can't be. A barrier has been established. Oh,
Miss Miyama?
Don't speak her name either, Shikimori! This court also forbids you from saying her name!
And by the way, you who can only use magic 8 times, whose school record is the lowest of the low, are an embarrassment to our prestigious Aoi Academy. Therefore, until you graduate, you are forbidden to have relations with any girl.
objection! In that case, the equal rights of the girls would be taken away, too. Shikimori's genes ought to be made available to all of the girls!
We do not recognize your objection! Yuna's safety is the top priority of this court!
That's what you say, anyway. But Nakamaru, you're after Yuna yourself, aren't you?
That's not it at all! I'm just trying to protect her!
Nailed it, didn't I? I propose a law in regards to the boys' interactions with Yuna Miyama.
Rejected!
That's how you're really feeling, isn't it?
Well, that doesn't mean me.
Kuriko!
Have How did you get in? There's a barrier on this room.
A barrier of this level is useless against someone like me.
You're being too high-handed here. So what if you're a third-year student? This'll be all over the school paper.
Oh, really? As long as I get Koski's genes, it's fine with me.
That's it! Don't underestimate the power of the press!
What? Ren!
Ren, it's dangerous to suddenly destroy a barrier. Well, you're late for class, aren't you?
What? No, wait! Don't!
Going so far as to put up a barrier.
Please get away from him, Kuriko!
Shikimori! Have you forgotten the judgment?
It looks like you have.
Don't understand just by being told, huh?
It looks like you're busy now, so I'll see you later.
I will now report the class's decision. The marriage between Shikimori and Miss Miyama is not recognized because we can't deal with the continuing destruction of the classroom.
But wait a minute, I think
Stop complaining. You know Shikimori isn't even old enough to get married yet, so be patient. In addition to that, don't you two go and get pregnant, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Objection!
Overruled. Wait till I'm finished. Shikimori, if you want to go out with Miss Miyama again, you'll have to get the consent of the entire class. Got that?
Well then, let's establish a committee at once.
That will not be necessary. No doubt you'd establish a committee to oversee the committee, and then another to oversee that one. And no matter how much time has passed, nothing would be decided. So listen, if you want to court each other, then do it fair and square. And don't try to one-up each other.
So that means we all have a chance.
I won't let them have Shikimori. Please don't worry about a thing, Kazuki. Just remember, no matter what happens, I'm still your wife.
But that's the whole problem.
Okay, then. Students on day duty will repair the classroom.
Shikimori. Are you going to lunch now, Shikimori? Hey, let's eat lunch together. Here you go, Kazuki.
Huh?
I got up early this morning to make this for you. I wasn't really sure what kinds of food you liked, but... Kazuki?
Sorry, gotta run!
Shikimori.
Nakamaru! What do you want? Hey! Huh? Nakamaru, you saved me.
Don't worry about it, man. What are friends for?
Nakamaru.
By the way, Shikimori, as your best friend, I need to talk to you. And your relationship with Yuna.
What?
If you just come out and tell her, then even Yuna would accept it. Come on, buddy, I'm offering you friendly advice. It's for your own good.
Stay out of my business.
Ooh, you can't possibly be considering something as outrageous as going out with Yuna, can you? Huh? You just don't get it, do you? Keep this up and you're just gonna get hurt.
Huh?
You're not the one Yuna's in love with. Yuna's in love with your genes. She doesn't love you at all. Come on, get with it, man. Miss Kazatsubaki and Rin, all the girls in class just want you for your genes.
My genes.
You're not the one Yuna's in love with. Yuna is in love with your genes.
So she's not really in love with me. Everyone just wants my genes. Well, yeah. Who'd care about someone who could only use their magic 8 times? When I use it 8 times, I'll turn to ash and disappear. Maybe I should use it. I haven't used it since that day.
Best to stop these stupid thoughts.
Oh, Dr. Kai!
You shouldn't use your magic recklessly. As it is.
I only have 8 times. I'm a failure who can only use his magic 8 times at best.
Don't be so pessimistic. Your potential abilities are far...
My genes have nothing to do with it!
Potential abilities don't refer only to your genes. Although you probably don't realize that yet.
Oh, Kazuki, where'd you run off to? Let's do lunch.
Please just leave me alone.
What's that about?
What are Mr. Shikimori's favorite things?
Yes. Oh, welcome home, Kazuki.
Miss Miyama.
I'm about to go shopping, so tell me, what would you like to have for dinner? I'm not very good at cooking fish, but if you say that's what you want for dinner, then I'll...
Don't worry about it. I'll eat at the dorm.
But the dorm isn't serving dinner today.
Well then, in that case, I can just go ahead and make my own dinner, and maybe I'll use magic.
You can't, Kazuki, you can't!
Yeah, I know. I can only use magic 8 times.
That's not it!
What?
How many times you can use magic doesn't have anything to do with it. It's no good if it's not you.
Miss Miyama.
You just don't get it, do you?
Huh?
No matter what else happens, your genes are quite necessary for our household affairs.
Household affairs?
One's authority in this world is decided by the strength of one's magic and the number of times one can use it. The Kazutsubaki are upstarts, and we need children who possess the most powerful magic to increase our authority. And that, Kazuki, is where your genes come into play. Rin's family is an old one with great traditions, but they've been in trouble for a while now. They've been weakened by all their branch families, which is why they decided to bring in some new blood, right?
Powerful magic is a sign of a prestigious family. I admit that.
And you have to do what the head family tells you to, don't you?
I am me. This has nothing to do with the head family. It is true, I was told to get him so that we could make him my husband, but I have no intention of making someone this weak my lifetime companion.
And Yuna's family is even more pitiful, right? Their magical power is weakening, and their influence and clout is going with it.
They are being punished for switching to Western magic. They are getting just what they deserve.
That's not it at all.
I wonder.
Well, in the end, there's not one of you that cares about me at all. You only care about my genes.
No, that's not it at all.
It's all right.
Kazuki,
I said it's all right, didn't I?
But Kazuki, have you forgotten?
I don't know anything. I know nothing about you. I know nothing about genes. So just disappear, would you?
I see. Well, fine then.
Oh, you made her cry.
Well, Kazuki, you really are terrible, aren't you?
Well, it's a lucky break for me, since it means I lose one rival. Hey, Kazuki, maybe you made some kind of quiet little promise to her? Well, she said, have you forgotten? And got mad, didn't she? Oh, this is interesting.
Miss Miyama. What's wrong?
Who are you?
Me? Why, I'm the greatest magician in the world.
If you're the greatest magician in the world, then will you make my wish come true?
Sure. Just leave it to me.
I don't want to move away from here. I just want to stay here forever. And I want to make friends, too. I don't want to have to move anymore. Can you make that come true?
Well, that
so
is...
you can't do it either. Just like Papa and Mama. They always say that we won't move again, but... You're not really a magician, are you? You big liar!
But if you just had a different wish, I could do that.
Then...
So in that case...
Really?
Sure.
Then I can believe in you. If you you really show it to me?
That's right. She was that girl. Huh? Miss Miyama, wait up! Miss Miyama!
Snow?
You used magic again? For my sake?
Even though I can only use it 8 times. Look, I'm really sorry for saying those horrible things back there.
It doesn't matter now. Anyway, I thought you had just forgotten all about me, Kazuki.
Yeah, well, that is... I'm sorry.
I never forgot. So when they told me to go to you, when I knew that you were the boy from back then, I was happier than I've ever been in my life. I just ended up feeling totally delighted to be with you again. But don't worry, Kazuki. It's all right now. I won't be a bother to you anymore, I promise it.
No, wait!
Please don't try to keep me from leaving this time, okay? Because I'm used to going far away.
You had one more wish you wanted granted back then. Do you remember? At the time, I couldn't make 2 wishes come true. But now I can.
Kazuki?
One wish was you wanted to see snow. The other was you didn't want to move, right? Because you wanted to make friends, right?
Uh-huh.
It's all right for you to stay here. I mean, if Miss Me... Yuna, if you want.
Kazuki?
If you want to stay here, it's all right.
He ended up using it, didn't he?
For it to snow in summer. Maybe there's something more incredible about that boy than just his genes. Snow in summer is nearly impossible.
This is about all I can do. Listen, I might not be able to keep my promise to you, Yuna, but...
That's not true at all. You know what, Kazuki? You are the greatest magician in the world after all.
You know, this is the second time that you've said that to me.
Thank you so much, Kazuki. You know what? I better keep my promise, too.
What? A promise?
Have you forgotten?
I'll make you a promise, and here it is, so listen. When I grow up, I'll become your bride.
Wait, it can't be!
I promised you, didn't I?
So in order to keep that promise,
I'm an inexperienced wife, but I look forward to living with you.
Oh yeah, this is yours, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Yuna?
Please, will you hold on to this for me, Kazuki? That's what I want you to do.
Yuna.
Oh, just stop it!
What?
You told me you didn't want to do it, but you ended up getting carried away by the mood. Didn't you?
Seriously, such impurity.
Kazuki and I aren't like that, not at all.
Shikimori! I won't let you be the only one to have a good time!
Looks like you're forgetting about the Class B rules, aren't you?
No, they're violating regulations!
I have the feeling that I've made a tremendous mistake.
Please don't worry. After all, just remember, no matter what happens, I'm your wife.
No, that's the
Shikimori!
嗯
You're talking to Yuna again!
The descendants of people like Yasunori Kamino and Tomochika Abeno are mixed in your family lineage, including no less than 50 of the most famous magicians in Japan's history alone. And your great-great-grandmother was a Polish woman.
Do you mean Grandma Yerzina?
Yes, she was descended from the magician Swarovski. Also in your lineage is Paracelsus from Switzerland, Mirandola from Italy, Toho of the Wu Kingdom, magicians from all over the world.
I had no idea.
So the blood of all those powerful ancient magicians is tightly packed up inside of you, Kazuki. I hate to say this, but there haven't been any exceptional magicians in your family lineage. Have there? Instead, it's all become concentrated, you know? Right there. In other words, you're not so incredible, but your children will be. The chance that your children will become magicians who possess extraordinary magical powers, well, that chance is simply immense. Got it? Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Since today is Sunday, you should just take your time and relax for as long as you want to.
Right. So, I was wondering, what are you doing here, Yuna?
I'm moving in. I'm carrying these boxes using anti-gravity magic, but it's time-consuming, so...
Wait a second. Why are you moving into my room?
But I told you before, didn't I? We're going to live together. We're going to live together just like we're husband and wife, aren't we? I'm looking forward to living with you so much, Kazuki. If you wanted, I would have made you something for breakfast.
Yeah, never mind breakfast. There's something more important. That is, about moving in.
Huh?
I really don't think it's a good idea. If the guys in class found out, I'd end up being made into a sacrifice of black magic. If someone even spotted us having breakfast together.
But I think that...
Look, Yuna, you've already been assigned a room in the Asashimo dorms, right? So in that case, you don't really need to stay with me.
So, Kazuki, it looks like you don't want to live with me, do you?
No, that's not it. You see, I just think something like that isn't a good thing to do.
Is that really what you think?
What?
It's just, you're being kind of cold to me, Kazuki. Kazuki, tell me the truth. Is it because there's another girl that you like?
What are you saying? Really, Yuna, where would I hide another girl?
Right there.
Who are you?
Are you people real estate agents?
Like a spooky ghost!
Huh? So you're not realtors. I thought that real estate agents had returned to drive me out once again. Oh my, this is a great relief.
That's not what I'm talking about. This is my room, so...
I shall be living here no matter what you say to me, and that is that. In exchange, I shall not tell you to leave this place either, so you may relax.
What? You don't mean that you're planning on living here with me, do you?
Oh.
That would make this even more bothersome.
But it does not bother me.
Here, what if I give you all of this stuff?
Why, are you attempting to bribe me?
Well, but... Huh?
Well, it's bothersome to me. Only Kazuki and I will be living in this room. That's already been decided. Do you understand? Everything that I've heard thus far has been impertinent. And now, just like the empire that once exiled my family, you people are planning on branding me with the mark of heresy as well, aren't you? You will be still. Would you really plan to take action against me knowing that I am Elizabeth, daughter of George Friedrich, Count Benoit Kirchen? It doesn't matter what you say. I will live here no matter what.
But why right here? Is there something you aren't telling us about all this?
Well...
What, Elizabeth?
Please tell us about it if you want to. Will you listen then? Mm-hmm. Well, from a noble family who were held in the highest regard, even during the Holy Roman Empire. But they suffered a great defeat during the war, and that was their downfall. They quickly fell into ruin, as if they were tumbling helplessly down a hill. My family was scattered. We were driven from our native country, and we lived persecuted lives. Even after I lost my body, I continued to hope for the revival of my family, and persevered until now. I drifted for a long time until I reached the Orient, and there I found a home where I could live peacefully. That is until these thieves who call themselves real estate agents stole it. And
So that's why.
You said that it was stolen by real estate agents, but what is it? There is an old mansion nearby, right?
She must mean the mansion between here and the Asashimo dormitory. Yeah, that place has been abandoned for a long time.
Of course I have a plan. I'm taking it back from the real estate agents. That is why, until I know that I am prepared to fight, I thought it would be a good idea to live in this building, close to the mansion. But certainly, as you have said to me, this is not the only room. Elizabeth, how about we try to talk it out with the real estate agents? Can you do that? Of course, it'll be all right. All we have to do is talk to them, and I'm sure they'll be sympathetic to your case, Elizabeth. Right? Think so, Kazuki?
Mm-hmm. You think they're trying to keep people out?
Even talismans to seal magic. With all this protection, I can see how Elizabeth couldn't stay here. That's one high-level barrier they've put over this mansion.
We don't have a chance, do we?
It looks like we have no other choice but to talk to the real estate agent directly.
The question is, which real estate agent is it?
Are they about to redevelop this area or something?
Yeah, now that you mention it, I have heard talk that they were going to demolish the mansion to build some big facility. What a splendid suit of armor.
Here it is, Kazuki!
Huh?
Let's see, it looks like it's Kazetzubaki Realtors?
Kazetzubaki Realtors? Huh? Kazetzubaki!
So, a sad ghost, huh? Well, I'm sorry, but business is business.
Well, I know that, but then why is Rin here?
I think that should be my line.
Rin's here working part-time for me.
I am not working part-time for you.
Just kidding. I promised her she could try out her new blade to her little heart's content.
That's right. This is merely part of my training.
Oh, don't be so uptight, Rin. What you're really doing here is raising funds for the biology club, right? Well, if you don't need the money...
No, I mean...
Mm-hmm. And now, what was it you two were talking about? If it's at all possible, could you please let Elizabeth live in that mansion? Oh, my. Now, are you really in a position to worry about where someone else lives? You're supposed to be moving into the Asashimo dormitory, right? But you've never shown up, so the lady who manages the dorm has been worried about you. I'm sorry about that, but whatever the case may be, my plan is still to live with Kazuki. At the Sayun dormitory? Yes. After all, if I lived in the Asashimo dorm, I wouldn't be able to live with Kazuki. The Asashimo dorm is clean and large and convenient.
And no filthy men like him live there either.
And it's just a matter of time until you're spotted by the boys. It would be terrible to get caught, wouldn't it? But Well, we can leave that for later. The problem is the mansion, right? Now, the ghost you say we drove out. Where is that ghost right now?
She's in my room.
Oh my, that is a problem. That's why we need your help, Kuriko. So let me get this straight. You want me to stop the redevelopment and let the ghost live in the mansion? Yes. I see. Okay. Huh? For some reason, my uncle has made everything to do with that old mansion my responsibility, so I can do what I want. Oh, thank you so very much. There's just one condition. I'll trade you for Kazuki's jeans.
A condition like that is...
It's utterly impossible. nothing you could do considering those unreasonable conditions. Those real estate agents really do seem like horrible demons. But what will you do without any place for you to live, Elizabeth? It's impossible for you to live in the mansion, so... What's wrong? Are you worried that I'll stay here with you? If you insist, it's all right. I will leave. You don't have to look so surprised. I'm not an ogre like the real estate agent after all. I would only ask of you one small favor.
A favor? What do you mean?
The truth is, when I was driven out of the old mansion, it happened so suddenly that I left something extremely valuable behind.
What was it?
It was a splendid old suit of armor. If I can at least get that back, then I do not care where I live.
What a splendid suit of armor. Oh.
What is it?
I saw it. I saw that suit of armor.
Do you think you can get it back?
I'll manage somehow.
You will get it back for me?
Well, I probably will.
Really? Is that a promise?
I'll do my best.
Kazuki?
It's all right. Even Kariko has to let us bring the armor back here without giving us any problems or hassles about it. I mean, it does belong to Elizabeth after all, doesn't it?
Well, that's true. Kazuki, it looks like Kuriko isn't at her office.
I guess she's at the mansion. Maybe I shouldn't have made such a crazy promise to her, but I couldn't figure out any other way to get her to leave my dorm room. Now I've got to get it back for her.
Let's do our best, Kazuki.
Yuna.
Because soon we'll be able to live together, just the two of us.
Listen, about that,
Yes, dear?
Huh?
All right, get it out of the way.
Kuriko!
Oh, my!
Continue as planned. I'll leave the rest to you. What's going on? Have you finally decided to accept my condition?
No, that's not it.
Elizabeth left something very valuable to her inside the mansion. We just want you to let us go in and get it out is all.
Oh, right. That ghost you mentioned earlier. Sure, just go ahead and get it. We've just removed the barrier, too.
Thank you very much.
But it would be best to hurry. Rin ought to be cutting down all of the pillars in the mansion right about now.
Sorry, too late.
Well, I have to be getting back to the office. I have work to do. Bye.
Using my precious katana on such an unworthy project. I am heading back now to take a shower and change.
Where's the armor? That's it!
Elizabeth! I began to worry, so I came here.
Kazuki? Kazuki?
Yuna? Oh, ow, ow, ow,
Kazuki,
ow,
are you all right?
Yeah, I guess.
Thank you so much. I ended up making you use your magic again.
Never mind me. Yuna, did she hurt you? I thought something terrible was being done to you.
I'm all right. She just tickled me after all. I'm very weak when it comes to being tickled.
You were being tickled?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. What about Elizabeth?
She said she had no more business here and she left.
Her precious treasure was destroyed after all.
But take a look at that.
Huh?
Don't come any closer. This is the girl's bath.
But this is the boys' bath, too.
But how?
Your magic is simply amazing, Kazuki. It looks like when you pulled me out, your magic somehow pulled out a Sashimo dormitory along with me. And now we can live in this same door without shame, Kazuki dear.
Oh.
Planning to take something away without permission? This place is off limits unless you're authorized personnel.
So you're in charge of all this?
Oh my, you must be the ghost I've heard about.
Mother!
Well, it looks like the work will be finished sometime today. Impressive, him making the dorms combine. Yuna's one lucky girl.
Huh? At last I have found you! At last I have found a new mother! Mother, I will always, always be here for you. I am not your mother! Mother, this is all his fault! Isn't it wonderful, Kazuki dear? Stop it! Fight! 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 Fight!
Hey, have you heard it?
Yeah, I have.
It's totally creepy, isn't it? I don't know where in the school it's coming from, but you can definitely hear it.
Right. It's sort of like a howl. I wonder what it is.
Do you think it's a dog or a cat?
It's definitely not that.
People say stuff like it's just the sound of the wind or echoes from a faraway construction site.
But it kind of scares me, you know? Yeah.
It might help if you'd be a little more quiet in there, you know what I mean?
So you keep having dreams that you're being attacked by a behemoth and you can't sleep?
Yeah. They're really realistic dreams, so every time I think about it, I never want to sleep again.
And you dream that every single night?
Yeah.
You don't have a fever, do you? So you're not hallucinating because you're sick. What do you think about consulting with Dr. Akai? I bet he can help. I hear he is very knowledgeable about psychiatry as well.
I don't know. He's kind of strange, you know?
Well, it's better to consult strange people about strange things.
Whatever you say. Prophetic dreams?
Yes, this is a form of it.
But I never had prophetic dreams before.
If my diagnosis is correct, then in the very near future, you can expect to be attacked by a behemoth and experience the same fear you have in the dream.
But I don't want that to happen.
Relax. It's not as if you've been sentenced to death or something like that. It's just a possibility.
Just a possibility that I'll die? Hey, what are you writing there?
It's a poem.
Can you please be serious about this?
Oh, this is perfect.
So Dr. Akai says that your dream of being attacked by a behemoth is going to come true?
Yeah. Doesn't seem very likely, but you know, I never can tell when the doctor's being serious or joking.
Don't worry about a thing. It's all right. Kazuki. No matter what happens, I'll protect you, okay, Kazuki?
Oh, Yuna.
Oh, my. Reliable, aren't you?
Kuriko, what do you think you're doing?
Giving him an invitation to play.
That's not pleasure, that's what I call evil! Please get away from me! Oh, I was just saying hello, okay?
You shouldn't make such a nasty face.
That is not how you say hello.
Oh, never mind that, Yuna. Have you heard them? The school is crazy with rumors about this eerie howling we keep hearing.
Oh, yes, we can even hear it faintly in our class. And one time it was actually so loud it disrupted lessons.
Ha! Well, at this school, I wouldn't be surprised if something really terrible happened.
That kind of talk makes me uneasy.
In that case, you'll cooperate with me, right?
Huh?
I want to investigate the source of the howl. We can't just pretend it doesn't exist, can we?
But I don't know. Oh, what is that? What's that noise? Kazuki!
Okay, so everybody's here, right? The School Investigation Special Mission Team is assembled! And so why am I here?
Huh?
The biology club is under suspicion, right? There's a rumor that the mysterious howl is from a chimera born in a biology club experiment, right? You want to prove the club's innocence, don't you, Rin?
Yes, that is true.
Great! It's decided. Huh?
I think it quite unlikely, but reassure me that you are not the one who spread those rumors, please, Koriko.
I don't have time for things that have no merit.
Is there any merit in this investigation of the school?
Don't you know it's cool to love your school?
So where do we start this investigation?
For an extraordinary phenomenon of this variety, the nurse's office immediately comes under suspicion.
Oh, I've already searched the nurse's office. It doesn't seem to have any connection, at least not right now. Let's investigate some other places.
Nakamaru. What are you doing? Do you need something from the storage room?
No, nothing in particular, really. Oh! What are you doing, Nakamaru? Come on in and share the love.
You're full of surprises.
That's not it!
Remember, everything in moderation.
Hey, man, just how long are you gonna suck? Come over here and give it some lovin'.
Whose fault is it? Whose? Did you have to be so vague like that?
Don't take it so seriously. It's only serious if someone sees this.
That's true, but,
Looks like there's nothing here either.
It is the same in the rehearsal room.
I thought maybe it was just the sound of the wind rattling through the cracks in the windows, but it looks like that's not it.
Hey, Kuriko,
Huh?
what do you think is making these howling noises we keep hearing?
I honestly don't know. But I have a feeling it's not the sound of the wind or echoes or anything like that. Probably a living creature. Maybe even a summoned creature.
But it couldn't possibly be a behemoth?
Of course, I can't be positive, and I wish I could tell you there's another reason for the howling. However, I have a feeling something is about to happen.
Nothing here either.
So the home ec room was a fool's errand, too.
If we could at least hear that howl again, there might be a chance of identifying its location.
Well, in any case, I think it's time to call it a day. But first, why don't we split up to do one last search of the school building, just in case.
This feels kind of eerie. First the prophetic dream, and now Kuriko's being so serious. Huh? Ah!
You're a little late, aren't you?
Kuriko! What are you doing here? I thought you were supposed to search that part of the building.
Never mind. Come with me.
Wait!
nurse's office? Hey, I thought you said earlier that you'd already investigated here.
There's no meaning in coming here without you.
Coming in without knocking is rude.
Oh my, I'm sorry.
Hello.
So, what can I do for you?
Well, we just happen to be investigating that strange howl that everybody's been hearing in the school lately.
Oh, well, good luck with that.
And regarding that, would you let us investigate that room?
Oh, the forbidden room in the nurse's office?
You know the rules. It isn't open to outsiders.
Kazuki and I are both students at this school. Are students considered outsiders?
Perhaps then I should say students and outsiders.
You're teasing me. Why don't you just come out and say it, Doctor? That you can't open it because there's a summoned creature in there, a behemoth.
A behemoth?
I've received information that you summoned a creature, Doctor. Furthermore, I heard you were having problems handling the monster.
So in order to confirm your information, you've searched the school, have you?
I've not only searched the school, I've gained the trust of Yuna and the others, and lured Kazuki out as well. We might not have checked here. Among the S-ranked summoned creatures, I believe the behemoth is considered the most brutal. Summoning them is against the law, isn't it?
Yes. If a behemoth becomes violent, it will cause such a disturbance that the defense force will have to mobilize its counter-magic team, the Magic Brigade.
But that doesn't have you in a panic at all. Why is that? Because Kazuki is here, right? With magic as powerful as Kazuki's, eliminating a behemoth is no trouble at all. Kazuki's prophetic dreams were your work, weren't they?
That is true. If there is a behemoth behind this door, then what you're saying, Kisetsubaki, must be true. And if what you're saying is true, my question is this. Why did you come here, Kisetsubaki? I find it impossible to believe you came here to take me to task because I violated your sense of justice.
You are absolutely correct. I could not care less about that. Haruaki Akai, I need you. I want you to be mine. Anyone in here? Looks like there's nothing in here either. A cat? Ah! Here, kitty. There's nothing to be afraid of. Come here, kitty. Kitty! Don't be scared. It's not like I'm insisting that you obey my every whim. I just want you to work at our research facility. Of course, I guarantee you'll be compensated handsomely.
I'm really not fond of being told what to do.
Then I won't allow Kazuki to use his magical power. But I will allow you to take criminal liability for summoning the behemoth. How about that? Did I mention that one of my relatives is a public prosecutor?
You are a villain.
Oh, I'm the villain now. Well, if you're so innocent, Doctor, why don't you just open up that door and prove it?
This is odd. Koriko and Yuna should have returned by now, but where are they?
mortifying. This is no time to whine! Now, what will you do? You can become mine here and now, or you can take responsibility for the behemoth and become a criminal. Either one is fine with me. So what's it gonna be, Doctor? Huh? Hey, this is the good part.
Kariko? Do you hear something strange?
Huh? Huh?
That's it.
What? What is it?
Yuna! Ren! Yuna! Oh no! Run!
A behemoth? It can't be! You did this!
You know, except for one minor point, it's just as your intelligence network says, Kazetsubaki.
There are two behemoths?
It's a surprise to me. I didn't know there were two. But I can promise you, I certainly didn't summon them.
Then who did?
I haven't gotten that far.
That's fine. Whether you're lying or not, Doctor, I won't let you make Kazuki use his magic without my permission. After all, there are lots of ways I can get you prosecuted. Come on, let's go. Oh, this is bad.
Looks like they've taken an interest in you.
Kariko!
It's all right. Until Dr. Akai realizes he has to accept my condition, don't use your magic.
But wait!
I can at least buy us some time. Check it out.
Kariko! No!
Shinji!
Tough luck. Even the excellent magic of the Kazetsubaki family is no match for the behemoths.
Please save her, Dr. Akai, please!
Even if you begged me to help her, it took all of my ability and power just to immobilize one, so... Shikimori, you're the only person in the world who can save her from the behemoths right now.
I'm the only one?
Yes, you're the only one who can save her. And I think you better hurry.
Kazuki, you can't!
I'm sorry, Kariko. I have to use my magic for this.
Shikimori.
I'm sorry, Kazuki. You ended up using your magic when I was unconscious.
It's not like it's your fault, Yuna.
But now you only have 5 times left to use magic. I don't know what I would do if...
Don't worry about it. Because I won't use my magic any more than I have to.
Okay. Ultimately, it seems as though the behemoths were born from the distortion in space. Created when the dormitories were joined together, you see. It was natural for Shikimori to have eliminated them. You have fallen for him, haven't you? What? I'm only interested in his genes. Oh, really? Yes, really.
What's going on here? Where did that behemoth we were keeping it off to? Do you have any idea what an S-ranked summoned creature like that is worth on the open market?
That's what I'm wondering.
I've already found a buyer, and I've already received the money. How can we say that the goods have vanished after all that?
It's your fault. You took the advance payment.
Ooh la la. How passionate.
Oh, no!
Hey, Yuna.
Yes?
How about that class earlier? I almost fell asleep. It was so boring.
You can't sleep in class.
Kazuki Shikamori.
Here's your lunch, Kazuki. Look, an octopus-shaped sausage. Open up now.
Yuna, everybody's looking.
I know. But we're husband and wife, so I don't mind. Now eat up.
Well, even if you don't mind, I do.
I asked Rin to relay the message for me, but I guess it just can't be helped. Jeez.
You've been so good to me. Thank you.
Hey, Rin! Huh? What are you doing standing there in a daze? Have you given Namba the message? Well, So what's going on? Hey, Namba, you in there?
Oh, hey, Miss Kazutsubaki. Miss Kamashiro.
Don't hey me! If the star of the farewell party's not there, it can't start, can it?
Huh?
What's with huh? You mean she didn't tell you? What's going on? Did you not relay the message, Rin?
Well, you see...
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I actually did get the message from Miss Kamishiro.
Huh?
I just wasn't ready to part with Mr. Microscope and the rest.
Why are you saying such infantile things? Come on, everyone's waiting.
Oh, hey, Miss Kamishiro. Would you mind putting Mr. Microscope and the others away from me?
Yeah.
Yuna. What are you doing here, Yuna?
Kazuki, have you heard any strange sounds?
Huh?
What could it be, Kazuki?
It sounds like the noise is coming from downstairs. I'm pretty sure most of the dorm residents were supposed to have gone home this evening, weren't they?
Yeah.
Shh. Quiet, you two, or she'll notice us. You understand?
What's Rin doing in there?
It looks like she's cooking, but
She's already been at it for 2 hours now.
that long?
But that's not the problem, really. It's so late at night, and she's making such an awful racket. And no matter how I look at it, it doesn't seem to me like she's actually cooking. It's hard to believe that's really the dorm's kitchen. It can't be used for cooking anymore. It's too much like a battlefield.
No kidding.
But why do you think Rin is in there cooking in the first place?
Who knows? She had already started when I got down here.
I accidentally used sugar. Therefore, I will put in 3 times as much salt.
I don't have the courage to eat whatever it is she's making.
Me either. I think just about anything would be better than that.
But it doesn't seem as though she's planning on eating it herself. I wonder if she's making it for someone else.
Oh, dear. I can't watch this. Who goes there?
You saw it? No, we saw nothing.
That's right, nothing. We haven't seen your pathetic attempts at cooking, not at all. And we didn't see you burn anything, right? Huh? Please, help me. I want you to make me a real woman. A boxed lunch is something a woman should be able to make by herself. Just not possible. That is why I asked for your help. I beg of you.
I don't mind helping you out with the preparations, but who are you making the boxed lunch for?
Why would you ask something like that?
Because you have to take that person's tastes into consideration.
For my senior.
Is it a girl? It's Mitsuaki Nanba, president of the biology club.
Huh? It's a boy?
Is it really?
Kariko, how did you know?
Who knows what evil lurks in the heart of Rin, the Scarlet Pimpernel knows! Oh, Kariko, that's lame. Aw, but I was just getting to the good part. So, Rin?
Yes. Well, Senior Nanba will be transferring soon. So I thought that I should give him some kind of present. And I thought it should be a boxed lunch.
If Rin makes a lunch as a gift for a boy, then...
That's a good idea.
Huh?
Is it really?
It might have a much greater impact than an ordinary present. But I'm sorry to say, I think that Nanba has a hard time dealing with strong-willed girls like you, doesn't he, Rin?
Actually, I really have not spoken much to the club president. He seems to prefer more feminine girls, and I have no self-confidence in that area. And that is why I want you to teach me to be feminine.
But at this rate... Yuna, how long would it take to teach her how to cook? Everyone has their own pace. When did you say Nanba was going to transfer? Tomorrow, right?
Huh? It's after 1 now. It's impossible. I'm begging you. Senior Nanba is supposed to come to school tomorrow around lunchtime. If I give it to him then... Yuna! Kariko! Oh, please! Please help me. Teach me how to become more like a woman.
As it stands, you really can't take your time in making that boxed lunch. If I use this as a chance to hook up Rin with Nanba, I will eliminate one of my opponents in the battle for Kazuki's genes. What an opportunity! Rin, since we're short on time, before you do any cooking, let's transform your demeanor into something more feminine.
My demeanor?
Right. If you want to be more feminine, you must start with your appearance. To make the person you're dealing with your slave, all you have to do is change how you look and use your feminine wiles.
I see.
How does she do that?
Oh, you just leave that to me. can see everything.
Please, stop this now.
Are you sure? Nanba's eyes will be glued to you.
I am absolutely sure.
Well, if you really feel that strongly, then let's try the next one.
Okay. Just one moment, please.
You just pull it down.
Please, stop it. So sorry. What in the world is this?
Oh, my. A lot of men like that kind of thing. If you put on a pair of boots, they will gather round, begging you to step on them.
Senior Nanba is not one of those kind of men.
An angel in white. A nurse. A maid who will call you master. Don't lose out to the manager. How about a morning dress? A bunny suit, just like me. In a swimsuit, she's the Venus of the beach. Hip hip hooray! He'll root for you, cheerleader. A policewoman who will tow your heart away. And the next one up is the school swimsuit. Okay?
Would you mind being serious about this?
But I am being serious.
Just one moment, please. Please calm down.
In the end, we have settled on this.
I think this uniform is the best choice.
There's something lacking here.
Kuriko, what we're really lacking the most here is time.
Let's see. Don't you own a pair of glasses, Rin?
Yes, I do. Why do you ask?
I've got it. Those glasses are definitely not the right type to help you attract Nanba. They just make you look like a girl who has poor eyesight.
Well, I do have poor eyesight.
Now look here. Don't you know there is a tremendous gap between a girl who wears glasses and a girl in glasses? If you don't learn to tell the difference, then you'll always be number 2.
But I do not care what number I am.
Here, try these on.
Somehow they just don't suit her.
They make her look mean. That's because those are for a school teacher. If Nanba were into older women, then those could work, but these might do it, right, Yuna?
Yes, she looks very scholarly.
She looks like she should be reading a book of poetry.
Rin, stand up for a moment. Now, fold your hands in front of you and look down, like you're looking at your feet. Oh, this could actually work.
Do you think so?
The style's classic, but there are a lot of men who really take a liking to this. Now we'll put on the finishing touches.
Okay.
Oh, yes, this is it. The complete literary girl. The glasses, the pigtails, and the uniform are a triple crown that would drive any man totally out of his mind.
She certainly does look cute.
All right, then. From now on, our main focus is the cooking. Right. We have to finish the preparations quickly.
That's right. It's almost morning already.
So, Ren, what kind of person is Nanba?
He has no distinguishing features.
Huh? That can't be right.
Average height. His looks are average. Not really handsome. He is quiet and modest. His grades are not too bad. Now that I think about it, he reminds me of you.
Of me? But there must have been something about Nanba that caught your eye, wasn't there?
Yes, there was. But do not misunderstand me. Do not think that I have romantic feelings of love toward him or anything like that. Senior Nanba is earnest, and that caught my eye.
Ernest?
Yes. When experimenting or making observations, he works intently, by himself. Looking into the microscope, taking records, saying nothing until the sun sets.
Must make it kind of hard to talk to him, huh?
There have not been any chances for me to talk to him. But one day I realized. Senior Nanba is earnest. When he concentrates, nothing else can bother him. When he is like that, his profile is nice. From looking at his profile, I could feel his seriousness, his enthusiasm, and his passion. I guess that is what you would call a nice face. Ever since I found out that he was going to move away, I have wanted to do something for him. Shikimori, since you are a man as well, let me ask you. Would he be happy if he got something like this, do you think? You see, this has long been my most treasured possession.
Well, I'm sure he would appreciate that gift, but I think he might be happier with the boxed lunch.
I see. Well, I suppose I had better make a delicious boxed lunch then.
The rice will be ready soon.
Right. Do your best, Rin. Okay.
This smells funny. Is it burning, Rin?
Well, hit the handle. Just tap on it a few times.
You burned it again.
It's all right. Rin, let's do our best one more time. But Yuna... Okay.
We did it! I'm exhausted.
Good work, everybody! So I wonder how it came out.
It doesn't matter anymore. It's enough that this thing even came out at all.
But since Senior Nanba is going to be eating it, then it would be better if it tasted good. Oh, I could put in his favorite mayonnaise.
Since you went through all that trouble to make it, I really couldn't just let her spill it now, could I? Wow, thanks everyone. I appreciate you treating me so well all these years. All right, everyone. Take care now.
Senior, be well.
What are you doing? Are you okay with not giving it to him?
Yes, I am.
Why?
I do not know why. When I saw Senior standing there just now, I decided to hide it on the spur of the moment. For some reason, when I saw him smile, I simply could not give it to him.
He's leaving right now.
I know that. Now it looks as though last night's commotion was all for nothing in the end. And it shames me, but I really did wrong by Yuna and Koriko. But you were the greatest victim of all, Shikimori. You even ended up using your magic, and you do not have very much left. Shikimori, I give this to you. It would be wasteful to throw it away.
Right. Thanks for the food.
How is it?
Awful.
You have no tact at all, have you, Shikimori?
But it really is awful.
Even if you have to flatter me, try to praise it.
There's no way.
Is it that bad?
I'm sure that we did all the prep work properly. I see.
This is terrible.
Huh?
No.
You said it was awful, but yet you're still eating it.
Disgusting! Ugh.
Shikimori.
That was horrible. But this is...
After all, you did end up using your magic for my sake.
But isn't this something that's very dear to you?
Yes, I give it to you.
Wow, thank you very much. I'm really touched.
You are a fool.
Huh?
Do not be so happy about it. You must tell no one. Just forget this ever happened.
Huh? But why, Ren?
If anyone found out, it would cause me everlasting shame.
That's not true.
You fiend! It looks as though your life must not be very dear to you after all. Calm down, Ren! Come back here, Shikimori! What now, Kazuki?
Yeah. What? Yeah, nothing's really changed. Uh-huh. Oh. That'll be it.
Kazuki.
Okay. Yeah.
I shouldn't be doing something so wrong.
Then get out of the way.
You're here! It's not right. It's not proper to listen in. As I recall, it was you who was listening in first, was it not, Yuna? You too?
If someone's calling Kazuki, it could mean the appearance of a new rival is at hand.
It can't be.
What? You're coming here this Sunday? I got it. I'll be waiting, and Mom will be coming with you? Right, Dad.
Kazuki's mother and father.
This Sunday they're going to
come here. If I can just get Kazuki's parents to recognize me as his wife.
Then Kazuki's jeans will be mine.
We're going home now, Kazuki.
Hey, wait a second.
I'm sorry. I can't wait. After all, Kazuki is a newlywed couple. We have to get home quickly so we can get busy doing this and that. Come on, hurry up.
We don't really need to hurry.
Oh, hey, Ren.
Ren, you sure are going home early.
Do not talk to me. I am rather busy right now.
I'm sorry.
Kazuki!
Apologizing immediately is one of your bad habits.
I'm sorry.
Kuriko!
Oh, be quiet. It's not like I've ever acknowledged you as Kazuki's wife, you know. Hey, your parents are coming, right, Kazuki?
Huh? How did you know that?
Let's do something nice for your parents. Now tell me what's their favorite food.
Kuriko, what are you saying? This has nothing to do with you at all.
If you want to shoot a general, first shoot his horse. That means if you want Kazuki's jeans, then get Kazuki's parents to formally recognize you as his wife. Do you understand? No one asked for your advice. That's why I want you to tell me what your parents' favorite food is, all right?
Huh?
What is it?
It's, eel, I guess.
Eel, is it?
So, it's eel.
What's going on here?
Straightening up the home is one of the wife's primary duties. Now then, please eat up.
But there's so much here.
After all, cooking is a wife's job.
But isn't this a bit much?
Well, perhaps it is. But with this much food, in the future when we become an extended family, then it will be all right. It'll be perfect for when your mother and father live with us.
Who would have guessed?
Kazuki, you've had a hard day. I'll rub your shoulders.
Yuna.
I wonder if his back is much broader. My new father-in-law.
Huh? Father-in-law?
Oh, what am I saying? Calling him my father-in-law. Shame on me. All that's left is that.
One's image is mostly decided by the first impression one makes, and the most important thing is your smile. Let's give a delightful greeting with a bright smile. All right then, let's
Greeting with a smile.
Nice to meet you, and smile.
Nice to meet you.
So, at long last, the day has come that our aquaculture plant has become useful.
Oh, look, how big and shiny they are. Fantastic.
They'll hold their own against any natural eel. No more. These secretly developed super aquaculture eels surpass all others. They're black angels full of boundless energy that have never been available through standard means. I'm going to welcome his parents with a heavenly flavor created especially for them by a genius. Just you wait, Kazuki!
Got to get up.
You're late, Shikimori, so get out.
I wonder why Yuna left without me today.
And so, the heroes of the Renaissance had no choice but to transcribe the records of their journeys themselves. Around this time, there were many foolish, pitiable heroes that missed their chance to record the details of their journeys and lost everything. In other words, it was an era of suffering for these heroes. This generation would later be called the first generation, and these days it's as if they became extinct, like fossils. That was intensified with the... All right, Miyama. No shouting during class. Even if you use up all your players' lives, please remain quiet.
Sorry.
Well, few things are quite as enjoyable as playing a portable game during class. Just don't do it too much, got it?
Right.
Yuna. Yuna! Hey, what's wrong? Let's go home.
I'm sorry, but I'm in a hurry today.
Yuna. Yuna!
Kazuki?
Yuna! Are you okay? Yuna, what's going on?
Kazuki, I have a request. Please make me a woman.
Huh?
No good. It's not good enough. Didn't I tell you I wanted you to prepare the ultimate eel over rice dish? Using an eel's mark plant to end up with something that tastes like this is unforgivable.
But, miss...
It would be impossible to win Kazuki's parents over with this. Goodbye.
Honored father, honored mother, how do you do? I am presently involved in a serious relationship with your beloved son, Kazuki. My name is Ren Kamishiro.
And from whose mouth do they think that could ever possibly come?
But the thing that is most important is making a good first impression.
keep trying.
Okay, it's time.
Uh-huh.
So why were you trying to handle them then?
Because I heard you say your parents really like eels, so I thought I had to become a wife who could handle eels by tomorrow.
We can get delivery for that. Besides...
No way! This will be the first time I'm meeting your parents, Kazuki! I want to be sure to welcome them with my home cooking. That's a wife's duty. But now, I'm just a failure of a wife, aren't I? And you're going to end up hating me.
It's all right. I'd never hate you for something like that.
You mean it? You promise you won't hate me for being this way, Kazuki?
When it comes to love and hate, I'd like to take some time to... I gotta think about that.
But if I'm not with you, then I can't.
Yuna, why'd you go to so much trouble?
Because they're your parents, Kazuki. And since you only see them once in a while, we should do something nice for them.
That's true. You may be right, Yuna.
Kazuki?
Yeah, I should do something nice for them sometimes.
Kazuki?
Yeah?
I'm really glad that you're such a kind person.
So, let's hurry up and get started.
Okay.
This is incredible. The split broiled eel is fluffy, and the oil's consistency and the sauce's color are perfect. It's the ultimate taste that clings to the tongue. This is it.
My, you've got quite the discerning palate for someone so young.
You'll be coming with me, won't you?
Honored father, honored mother, it is nice to meet you. I am currently involved in a wholly pure relationship with your son, Lord Kazuki. My name is Ren Kamishiro. I am extremely pleased to be able to make your acquaintance.
At last! I finally said it! See that, Shikimori? Something like that is no challenge for me! So go ahead, give your parents my regard!
Yuna! Yuna, stay warm.
Right, hurry up. Finally, the preparations are perfect. Winning over Kazuki's parents will be a snap thanks to the greatest eel over rice ever made. When that eel works its magic, I'm sure to get Kazuki's genius.
Honored father, honored mother, it is nice to meet you.
I did it! A perfect smile!
Kazuki.
So what's for lunch?
What are you saying? Isn't it time for your mother and father to arrive right now?
Huh? That's right!
What do? We haven't prepared anything yet.
Well, we'll figure that out after we meet up with them.
Kazuki, the train station. They're coming to the train station, right?
Don't be in such a hurry. It'll be all right.
No, it won't. We worked so hard to impress them, and it was all for nothing. Look, your buttons are all uneven. All right. Kazuki, you're coming with me to meet your parents.
Riko?
No, you're not. Kazuki's going with me.
This isn't about playing house. When they leave, I'll lend him to you as much as you like.
It can't be.
Have you two already done it?
What are you saying? Oh, I could never lend Kazuki to someone who uses such disgusting language.
It's not like I need to have your permission or anything.
Kazuki is going with me to meet his parents.
You don't get it.
It's you who doesn't understand.
Give me a break, you two.
Oh my, everyone is here. And you are all so lively. How nice. Rin? Hello, everyone. Are you all right, Lord Shikimori?
Huh?
Then today, allow me to greet your honored father and mother.
Huh?
Yes, hello?
Kazuki?
Shh. It's a telepathic call.
Uh-huh. Right, Dad. Okay. Right. Yeah.
What are they discussing?
Do I have a girlfriend? Huh? Jeez, there you go again. Of course I don't.
What'd he say?
Shh.
What? Really? I understand. Well, take care then. Uh-huh. Okay.
Well,
Huh?
that call you got, it was from your parents, correct?
Yeah.
So what did they have to say?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
they're not coming.
Huh?
Work has become really busy, so they had to cancel for today. Huh? Huh?
Do you have any idea how much I went through to get ready for this? No mercy.
But Ren...
Do you have any idea how much trouble I went to preparing the ultimate eel over rice dish for your sake?
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize. Just take responsibility. Eat my ultimate eel dish and make your genes healthy. Then, give those healthy genes to me.
No way!
Why not? I had it specially prepared for you.
Because I hate eel, to tell you the truth.
Huh? What do you mean?
You see, my parents like it, but I, have a problem dealing with it.
You're just like I am, aren't you, Kazuki? Kazuki and I are together. Kazuki and I are the same. We're a couple with a lot of things in common, aren't we?
Don't get so excited over there, you two. No matter what, you are going to eat it for us.
Correct. Because you control it, it is a weakness. Toughen yourself through training, and you will be able to eat this no matter what it is.
I'm sorry.
This isn't something that apologizing will settle.
Agreed.
Please forgive me!
Kazuki! You will not escape.
Take responsibility!
That's nonsense.
Do you think you can get away?
Huh?
Shikimori. You know what this means, don't you? Oh, sure, of course.
What does it mean?
Kazuki, you haven't forgotten something so important, have you?
Huh?
There are only 4 days left until the Aoi Fest, see?
The Aoi Fest? Do you mean the school festival?
Yes. That's right. I'm looking forward to enjoying the Aoi Fest with you.
But there are only 4 days left, and our class is the only one that hasn't decided what to do yet.
Ooh.
Hi, Kazuki.
Yamase!
but you haven't used magic since then, right?
I'm afraid that I have. 4 times now.
So you're down to half then? What will become of you?
One of those times was my fault. If you are laying blame, then you can lay the blame on me.
Still the same. You always were too kind to girls.
Just so you know, I never did ask him to use his magic. He just did it.
I know that. You haven't changed, have you?
So who is this girl anyway, Kazuki? Is she your... Are you two...
It's not what you think, okay?
Who's she, Kazuki?
I'm very pleased to meet you, miss. My name is Yuna. I'm Kazuki's wife.
You're his wife? That's amazing. So when did you two get married, Kazuki?
Well, she's really...
His wife. Excuse me, but who are you?
Oh, Chihaya Yamase, from Class 2F.
And what kind of relationship do you have with Kazuki, Miss Yamase?
Well, if you're gonna put it like that, let's see. What should I say?
We're childhood friends.
Childhood friends? Is that true?
I swear, we've been friends since we were little kids. Isn't that right, Yamase?
That's right, just like Kazuki says.
I'm terribly sorry. I honestly didn't know that he had any childhood friends like you, Miss Yamase. Kazuki hasn't ever introduced us to any of his friends at all, childhood or otherwise.
I guess I'm someone he doesn't want you to meet.
That's not true at all.
Oh? Whenever you spotted me, you always used to run and hide, didn't you? Because you dislike your meddlesome friend, right? So, Miss Yamase, tell me, are you trying to get the genes of this worthless man as well? Get his genes?
Hey there, Elizabeth! Would you mind moving?
I'm afraid I can't do that. I have work to do too, you know.
Right. At least enough to pay her rent. Please give me your jeans, Kazuki.
Please get off me, Kuriko.
You're sure a popular guy.
No, I'm not, honestly.
If you want to get his genes too, you're really going to have to hurry. Actually, there's something that I was hoping to discuss with Kazuki, that's all.
To discuss?
Yeah.
What? So I guess it's no go?
Now look here! Class F is filled with students who all get excellent grades. Their class is the pride of Aoi Academy, and they're nothing but a bunch of little goody two-shoes.
This class is nothing but a bunch of suck-ups and yes-men, and I simply do not like them.
You might say they're our rivals, the thorn in our sides.
They're sure to have some ulterior motive.
I ask you, who could put on a play with those kind of people? Since when have you been an agent for Class F, Shikimori?
Are you working on some kind of plan with Class F to eliminate us from Aoi Academy?
No, of course not. That's not it at all.
What's in this for you, Shikimori? If you're honest with us, we may still be able to forgive you.
I'm telling you.
Why not? There are only 4 days left, and our class is the only one that hasn't decided what we're going to do for the festival. Geez, you're an irresponsible teacher. You'd forgotten about it too, hadn't you? I'm sorry. I'm crazy about this new game. You see, it's incredibly challenging. So I've stayed up late the past few nights.
You forgot about the festival because of that?
You're some kind of homeroom
This
teacher.
is an unusually proactive stance for you to have taken, Shikimori, but in any case, you're denied.
But we... Class B put on a joint production with Class F?
Here you go. The script is finished. And I want you to ask everyone in Class B.
You want me to ask?
Just please try to talk to them. We want to do this together. Please, Kazuki.
I did try, but
Kazuki. I'm in favor of it. Let's all put on a play together with Class F, everyone.
Yuna.
Let's do our best, Kazuki.
But Yuna,
what'll we do?
Are you asking me?
I am completely against it. Well, why not? You might make some money, too.
True. Class Class F handles the preparation costs, and we'll be the supervisors.
With our class supervisor, we'll get the entrance fees.
All right.
I'm all right with doing it, but the plot is weak. It's a fantasy where the hero who's lost his self-confidence gets a princess to help him defeat a monster. This won't appeal to anyone these days.
I believe it will. I think it's a good story.
All right, then it's decided. We, the students of Class B, will help Class F with all our might, thereby making this play into an incredibly moving masterpiece. Shikimori, you go tell Class F that Class 2B will gladly accept their proposal, all right? However, we will not perform. We'll assist by working behind the scenes. Those are our conditions. Also, Shikimori, I hereby appoint you to the office of Chief Liaison to Class F.
Liaison?
You're the one who brought this up. Take responsibility. All right, then. Go and tell Class F our conditions quickly. There are only 4 days left.
Okay, got it.
Kazuki, please wait!
Listen up, everybody. I have a better idea. Okay, listen.
Bonus level.
Oh, thank you, Kazuki! Kazuki? Let's put on a great show, okay?
Oh, yeah, let's.
And I'd like to help you out, too. That's so nice. Thanks a lot.
Big day. Tomorrow.
And it's all because of you. Thank you, Kazuki.
No, it's not. It's due to your hard work, Yamase.
We're getting too close. You're lucky. Being childhood friends? Oh, yeah? Sure, I'm jealous. You've always been around Kazuki, Miss Yamase. There must be a lot of things you know about Kazuki that I don't.
I wonder, perhaps.
Huh?
I gotta go. Tomorrow's the big day after all. Bye.
Huh?
Just like that.
Good work. We're going to seat the audience soon.
Yeah.
Now, don't be so nervous. I was just about to tell you the same thing.
Well then, please take care of the rest.
Right.
Okay, Nakamaru. Hey, where did they...
All right, open the house.
It's almost time. Break a leg. Good luck, everyone. In the third act, don't forget
I wonder where Nakamaru and the others went. I'm gonna go look for them.
It's all right, Kazuki. We'll manage to take care of things somehow.
That's not right. I'll be back.
Curtain time. Kazuki.
you could drop by. I am representing the biology club. For you, I will conduct a special tour. Huh?
Sorry, I'm trying to hurry right now!
Okay.
Oh, Dark Lord, your power cannot hold up much longer.
Though she is young now, when this child grows up, she will surely defeat you. Oh, Dark Lord.
Kazuki, it is a school festival after all. So come take a break with me. And how about letting me have your jeans?
Please let go of me, Kuriko! Sorry!
Let it go! Please stop by. I'll make it free just for you.
I'll stop by later! Huh? Morisaki, what are you doing?
What are you doing? What kind of greeting is that? We, the students of Class 2B, are working together to participate in the Aoi Festival. Can't you tell that by looking?
Yeah, but you guys, the play is starting right now.
That's Class F's business, and it doesn't have anything to do with us.
It doesn't? But you said you'd help. You said we'd all do it together.
Don't get us wrong. Huh? You're the only one who ever said that. We were all participating on an individual basis.
Class F is putting on the play by themselves. We had nothing to do with it from the beginning.
But you can't.
It's not written anywhere that classes B and F are doing this together.
So if the play fails miserably, we're not to blame. It's Class F's fault. Then the model students of Class F will be through. Failure at the Aoi Festival will echo loudly in their school records forever.
Yamase was working really hard.
What about it?
Huh?
They can handle it on their own without our help.
Ugh.
Now is your chance. Unsheathe your sword and cut the Dark Lord to pieces.
What an elaborate play. Why is there a real summoned beast here? Oh, no! Monster, be gone now! Even the magic seems real.
It doesn't just seem real, it is real.
Yamase!
Sir Hero, you've arrived at last. But under no circumstances should you use your power. Stand back and watch as I defeat this monster by myself.
What on earth are you talking about?
Kazuki, Miss Yamase is continuing the play by herself. Please help her out.
What? That's impossible. I can't do that.
I'll read the script and feed you the lines. Just repeat after me.
But I'm not... I can't do... Huh?
It's all right. You can do it. After all, you are a hero. It's just that right now you don't remember it.
Yamase.
It's really wild down there. So, do you think it'll be okay?
Stop worrying. It'll be just fine.
And what about that summoned beast down there?
Well, it is a level 9 summoned beast, but the superior students of Class F will surely be able to exterminate it.
I wanted to stay beside you until you awoke, but I couldn't.
I can't find her lines in here anywhere.
Run, Yamase! I'll take care of this!
You mustn't use your magic. I can easily take care of a creature like this by myself.
That was great.
You don't need to use your magic.
Yamase.
Sir
Hero, please don't forget that your magic is special. Oh.
You mustn't use it! Thank you, Hero. I told you that you mustn't use your magic, didn't I? Dummy.
I know.
Thank you, greatest magician in the world.
I see. He used it again, didn't he?
Yes.
Running an unauthorized business is strictly forbidden by the student council. Therefore, as punishment for operating an unlicensed cafe, you are all responsible for cleaning up after the festival.
Yamase, I'm sorry about everyone in Class B.
Oh, no. It's all right. I was glad I was able to do the play with you. Thanks, Kazuki.
But I didn't do anything.
Chihaya?
Huh?
The lines you were saying weren't in the script anywhere.
Oh, that was me ad-libbing the lines. I made them up right on the spot. Well, time to go.
You aren't going to the folk dance then?
No, I'm going home by myself.
What? Why is that?
Because if I dance with you, I'll end up not wanting to let you go. Yuna?
Yes?
Take care of him, Kay. Goodbye, Mr. Greatest Magician in the world.
3 days later, I found out Yamase had transferred to another school.
Kazuki. Kazuki. Please wake up now. Kazuki. Kazuki. Good morning.
You're here early.
Don't you're here early, us. I mean, the alarm clock's been going off this entire time.
Here.
That's great. Thank you.
You could use your hand.
Kazuki, look. I made us some hot sandwiches for breakfast so we could eat while we're walking to school. Let's hurry so we're not late.
Right.
Kazuki!
I'm okay. Just looks like my body wants to sleep a little more.
Are you all right, Kazuki?
That's fine, but if you do not feel well, do not push yourself.
Sorry. Please don't worry.
Come back!
those aren't yours?
Just look what you've done now! Because of you, that thief got away, didn't he?
Please, just calm down.
How can I calm down now? All my precious jewels were just stolen! And how much do you suppose my treasures were worth?
Excuse me? Are you talking about these?
Yeah, those.
You got them back, so why don't you just forget about it, all right? He's just a little kid anyway, and maybe there's a reason he did this.
Sure. I bet that kid was planning to take these jewels and sell them somewhere.
Well, you're the only one here who believes that to be true.
Exactly right. Surely a child could not sell them.
More importantly, Nakamaru.
What?
Aren't you going to go to school today?
Huh?
Well, for you to be into wearing women's accessories.
I have no interest in owning these accessories for myself. My interest is in their monetary value. Look at my eyes! Are these the eyes of someone who enjoys dressing up like a girl?
They look like you love money. And they're quite nice.
Are they that valuable?
Well, just from a glance, a rough estimate of several million wouldn't be absurd. Depending on the details of the appraisal, it might even be higher.
Where did you get them?
Well, you see...
Nakamaru, did you?
Did you? Hey! Wait a second! These jewels aren't stolen! Come on, you guys! I'm not a thief!
So, can you tell us how you got them then, Nakamaru?
As we thought.
As we thought.
I got them at the park.
Oh, at the flea market?
No, it was late at night.
In other words, you found them.
In that case, you should have taken them to the police station. I'm sure the owner must be looking for them right now, even as we speak.
They were thrown away.
Thrown where?
Sandbox.
No way! I just meant those are mine!
No! They're really mine!
No, they're keepsakes from my grandmother.
Never mind that. Just hand them over here.
Please, hold on, everyone! From what you've told us, they might belong to the boy we saw this morning.
There's no way that's true! That kid said very clearly right in front of all of us that those jewels were not his! Isn't that right? Hey, that's my hair! I'm not letting go of these.
You?
Huh? Hey, you! Come back here! I'll catch him, and then I'll get an apology plus a lot of compensation from his parents. Come back! I know this campus like my own backyard. There's no way he can escape. Where is he?
Kuriko!
My, this seems interesting.
Do not let us bother you.
More importantly, about that boy. He certainly has guts coming to the school to try to steal them again. It's not like those jewels are his, right?
Well, when I asked him before, all he did was shake his head. So I won't know for sure until I get an actual answer from him.
Oh, but you certainly were quick to come to his defense. Have you found any evidence that he might have been falsely accused?
No, not yet.
Why in the world am I chasing a man like this anyway?
Ah! Ha! Gotcha! Where is he?
You know what happens now, right?
Let's talk this over.
Where did he go?
Hey, wait up.
Is something wrong?
I need a favor, Yuna. I need you to pass by these stairs and keep on running, just like this.
What about you?
I'll be...
Okay. Say no more. I think I get your plan.
Carry on.
Shikimori, you jerk! He thinks he did a good job in fooling us, but he can't pull the wool over my eyes.
You don't have to run. Why did you try to take them?
I wasn't taking... Stop right there! We finally found you, you little thief.
Don't worry.
I see. So you're the mastermind behind this, Shikimori.
You know that's not true. I was just asking him why he tried to take the jewelry.
Be quiet! We'll take you out along with the boy!
Wait! Hold on a second! You don't have to do this! Let's talk it over!
There's nothing to talk about!
This is bad. I've at least got to protect the boy.
You mustn't use your magic! Kazuki, stop!
Shikimori.
Shikimori?
Hey, what's wrong?
Kazuki! Please wake up! Kazuki!
Shikimori.
Kazuki! Kazuki! Hold on! Please don't.
Hold on.
Stop kidding! Kazuki! Kazuki! Shikimori! Please hold on! Kazuki! Kazuki! Kazuki!
It looks like he's used up quite a bit of his strength.
Is he all right?
He's just sleeping, so there's probably nothing to worry about. However, his number of magic uses has been diminished. At this rate, his endurance will definitely continue to decrease.
What can we do to help him?
All you can do is make sure that he doesn't use his magic. I don't know how many times he has left, but if he maintains this pace, he will certainly turn to ash. So, why did he use his magic today?
But he didn't use his magic.
What do you mean?
He was preparing to use his magic to protect a boy.
Why was he protecting him?
That we do not know. It was probably because Shikimori believed in the boy.
Well, it certainly is like him. He always seems to be using his magic to help others without concern for his own life. Quite remarkable.
Shikimori, pretending to be unconscious, and pretty soon you'll be doing this and that with Yuna and the others.
Huh? Where am I?
Kazuki!
You're ill. Remember, you were about to use your magic on Nakamaru.
Are you all right?
Yeah, but where's that boy?
After you passed out, he ran off somewhere we don't know.
Please don't. You need to rest.
Lie down.
But I have to go because he was just about to tell me why.
But with your health like this... Kazuki, I'll go for you. I'll be sure to find him and ask him why he did it. So please stay here and get some rest.
Yuna.
We'll go with her to help find him.
Kuriko and Rin too. I thank you all.
Rest well, Kazuki.
Yes, rest well.
Okay.
Rest well. All right, I'm going to go outside and look for the boy now.
You're going to go alone?
I will accompany you.
Thanks very much, Rin. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on?
What are you doing?
We were just wondering if Shikimori was okay.
Oh, he's okay. He's just resting now because he was exhausted.
Oh, so that's it. Well, thank goodness.
Wow, they're all so nice.
I am quite certain that they will return.
Huh?
Now then, I guess I'll go get some work done.
What's that?
I thought I'd try to give them a little help if I can.
We're all alone. This is my chance. Sorry, girls. I'm going to take Kazuki's jeans now. Guess I'll let him off the hook for now.
Oh? And you wanted those jeans so badly. Too bad.
I'm simply not in the mood today.
Doing something indecent with Kazuki?
That is correct.
And I thought they had come because they were actually worried about Kazuki. So that's what it was. So this is where you've been.
Wait! We have come in Shikimori's place. We hope that you will explain what has been going on.
If you're worried about Kazuki, he's all right and he's resting now.
Why did you need to steal the necklaces from Nakamaru's house? Yuna? Things are fine here, so you can return to the nurse's office now.
Huh?
I will have a chat with this boy and find out the truth. So go on.
But you... okay.
Now then. They're so alike. I have not yet paid back my only debt to him.
I wasn't stealing them.
What?
I wasn't stealing them.
Damn, I can almost see, but not quite.
So Rin was right about you.
What the... Oh, yeah, I just happened to be passing by.
Did something happen?
No.
So, did you find the boy?
Yes. Rin's out there trying to talk with him now, but he's not saying very much.
Maybe I need to go help her out.
Help her?
I didn't mean anything weird. And I haven't done anything to Kazuki yet.
Kazuki...
Oh. I see. Thank goodness. Good work, Rin.
Now he only has 3 more times. Oh, hi.
That's what I'm telling you. This boy didn't steal them. Give them to me.
Hey, hold on! There's no way that kid snuck into my home and didn't steal those jewels, right?
I wouldn't call that dump of yours a home.
I see. So you found him?
We sure did. Kuriko and Rin should be getting the whole story from the boy right about now.
I'm glad.
Kazuki.
Huh?
Please don't overdo it. Using your magic.
It's all right, Yuna. Don't worry about it so much. I have never regretted using my magic, not even for a second. Not a single time was it wasted, and I still have 3 times left. But?
It's just that you're so kind to everyone. Kazuki...
I've located the owners.
Here. As you can see, these are the little girls who lost them.
Does that seem foolish?
No. I think it's wonderful.
Really true, Kuriko? If he takes a bath at the hot spring, then Kazuki's spell count will definitely increase. Yes. I made use of the Kazutsubaki Information Network to track it down. I'm sure of it.
Thank goodness.
Let's go there the next time we have a few days off in a row. After all, the way things are now, we don't know when Kazuki will use up the last of his magic. You're right. After just 3 more uses, both Kazuki and his genes will turn to ash and be lost. We're in a battle against time here. Right. Oh, just one more thing. There is a condition for me taking Kazuki to this hot spring.
There's a condition?
You won't be allowed to come with us.
I'm not allowed to come! I'm going too! You can't just do whatever you want!
Then this discussion never happened. I, too, would be disappointed if Kazuki's genes turned to ash. But I guess it can't be helped.
Please, wait a second!
Kuriko? Are we really going to the hot springs all by ourselves?
That's right. Who else would be going?
Well, there's Yuna, and there's Rin, and they...
I don't know about Rin, but Yuna told me that she wasn't going. Kazuki, she might not be interested in you anymore.
Farewell, Kazuki.
Hey, why are you spacing out over there? We're almost there.
Right.
Sine, cosine, tangent. Richard of York gave battle in vain. In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Great English romance novels. Lady Chatterley's Lover. Great Japanese romance novels. Lady Kazatsubaki's Lover. Hot springs. The 2 of them warmed up by the hot springs. present situation? Ren! Forgive my bad manners. Though I called for you many times, there was no answer, so I just came in. Sure. All right, then. I ask once more. Are you comfortable having Shikimori alone with Kuriko? Well, I don't like it. I don't, but I am aware that Kuriko has made a deal with you, Yuna. You would choose increasing his spell count and securing Shikimori's safety over your own feelings. It must have been difficult for you. But for Kuriko to monopolize Shikimori... No, I mean, for her to monopolize his valuable genes this way, I just cannot go along with that. Let us follow them. But I don't even know the location of the hot springs, so what can we do? Do not be concerned about that. We have an ally.
That's right. After all, Kuriko's breasts are mine and mine alone.
This is strange. According to the map, it should be right here.
Kuriko, are you positive there's really a hot spring resort in such a remote place? It's already been more than 5 hours since we saw a single human being.
It's all right. It'll work out somehow. Probably.
Probably, she says.
Howdy do there, folks! Do y'all have a reservation? Well then, welcome. Come in and set a spell. Sorry for being so high up above y'all like this. I'm Rumiko, hostess of this here resort.
Oh, hello? Do you know, is there really a hot spring where you can increase the number of times you can use magic?
This is a plain old public bath.
You don't judge a hot spring resort just by its looks, but by its hospitality. Okie dokie then. I'll hop down there and escort y'all over to your roomy room. Follow me this way, please. This is the horse room. What do y'all think?
Well, it's pretty nice in here. The entrance looks like a public bath, but the room's like a real resort.
And, where is my room?
Oh, in the reservation, only one room was requested.
Just one?
One room will be fine.
Oh, yeah!
Come on over here, Kazuki.
Well, then, make yourselves at his ma'am. Just wait a minute.
Kazuki.
Huh?
You know, if the room over there isn't to your liking, then we can just do it right here instead.
This isn't right, Kuriko.
And why isn't it? You understand that I want your genes, don't you, Kazuki?
Kuriko, I thought we wanted to increase my spell count. Isn't that why we came here in the first place?
Yes, of course. That's true, but I thought...
Let's do that! It's logical for us to take a bath first. After all, we've come all this way, so let's take a bath. That's right, a bath.
Well, that might be nice, too. And the night is still young.
Can't you do something?
You can beg, miss, but there's nothing I can do. This here engine's gone out and there ain't a thing I can do about it.
Well, just use magic!
I don't know how the insides are set up, so if and I use magic, nothing'll happen. Do you know how it works?
Why are you asking me such a thing? There's no way I can know that.
In that case, how about sitting patiently instead of complaining?
Perhaps we have no choice but to walk.
It'll be morning by the time we get there. And if that happens, Shikimori will already belong to Kuriko.
It'll happen when it happens.
Hey there, quit blocking the road. I'm in a hurry and you guys are in my way. A rare game is being sold on the other side of the mountain. Move it!
Nasiba, magic power. If it were to be divided up, its potency would be reduced. Understand?
But, shouldn't we,
Come on, let's go.
But I don't... Oh! Amazing. Oh, wow.
This type of resort would have to be hidden away.
So do y'all like it then?
You can increase your spell count just by getting into this hot spring, isn't that right?
Yes, of course you can. Except there is one condition. In order to increase your spell count by 1, you have to keep your head underwater for about 20,000 hours.
What? Underwater for 20,000 hours?
2 years, 103 days, and 8 hours.
I think I'd be long dead by then.
Well, it's true that there have only been 2 folks that have done it successfully so far.
You mean someone's done it?
Well, it's one of the most famous legends of this here resort.
A public bath?
By now, Kazuki and Kuriko are doing this and that and even that. They can't do that. They can't. They just can't. You mustn't do that, Kazuki. My goodness. Y'all come on in.
Where's Kazuki?
Well, Kuriko, how long did I stay under that time?
That time?
Huh?
And so you can see it's effectively impossible to increase Kazuki's spell count. There's no way he can hold his breath and stay underwater for over 2 years. So that's what he meant.
I suppose this simply means there is no quick fix for our dilemma. If y'all are in a hurry, there is another way you can quickly increase your spell count by leaps and bounds, you know.
What is it?
Well, I gotta warn you that there's a bit of risk involved in it.
I don't care. When it comes to Kazuki's life, I'm all right with a little danger. I'll take the risk.
All right then, here goes. See them? Those baseball-loving spirits live in this hot spring. Play them and win, and his spell count is yours to do with as you wish.
How come they play baseball?
Are you really going to do it? Of course we are. We've come this far, and we don't want to have done it all for nothing.
Yeah, but if you lose the game, all of you will go to practice camp in hell. According to rumors in the afterlife, the training course at the camp is really nasty. And the red versus white game lasts forever. But then, it is hell, and you're not allowed to rest. Therefore, you suffer eternally.
Huh?
That's exactly why I said I didn't want to do it. If we don't play this game, all I have to do is be careful not to use my magic 3 more times. And you won't have to get wrapped up in all this stuff.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Huh? Miss Eva, what are you doing here?
I was going to buy a game, but apparently somebody bought it out from under me. More importantly, Shikimori, are you really okay with that? Your friends came to this hot spring because they were worried about you, right? If you go back home without having done anything, then you'll have to keep living with the guilt of these girls always worrying about you.
Let's do it, Kazuki. Even if we do lose, as long as I'm with you,
I'm not afraid of being condemned to a baseball camp in hell.
Yuna.
I am the one who brought us here after all.
It is too late to turn back. I am with you.
If Kariko plays, then I will have to join you as well.
Thank you.
Well, it's settled then. Now I need to go look for that game on the internet auction sites.
Miss Eva, please play catcher and take the third batting position.
Is that a limited edition?
You may have it if we win.
All right, we'll win tomorrow. Let's go!
Yeah!
I wonder, will this really work?
All right, then. We're gonna have a special match between the baseball-loving spirits and the Alloy Private Campus Volunteers. Bow.
Batting first, third baseman, Miyama.
Miyama, wearing a yukata, is heading for the batter's box.
Yuna said she's never played baseball before. Do you think she'll be all right?
Probably. After all, this isn't regular baseball. You square off using magic.
Let's play ball!
This is the first pitch. He swings his arm wide, and there it goes. He's already using a trick pitch, and her bat is glowing.
Strike!
Then I should...
We're not thinking of you as an asset for right now. We'll figure something out, so you just relax, Kazuki.
Strike better out! Strike better out! Strike better out! Change!
First batter is first baseman, Rock Devil.
It looks like they're having a hard time deciding on a pitch.
You need to use full power on the first pitch?
Kazuntsubaki is raising her leg up high.
Why are you wearing any? Just tell it be!
There it goes.
That's my Missy.
Hey, miss!
Strike!
What happened?
This is it, the super drop.
Strike better out! Strike!
I leave the rest to you.
I wish you wouldn't say that.
It's for Kazuki's sake. You can do this.
Bottom of the ninth, one out, bases loaded. I have no choice.
The pitcher sets up and throws. A hit!
Foul ball!
Miyama is still in a pinch.
Yuna, if we lose, everyone's going to hell.
Kazuki, it's agony down here! Please help me! Kazuki! Kazuki! Kazuki!
This is a big one!
Shikimori! Shikimori! Kazuki! Get it, Kazuki!
Shikimori has the ball! The runner on third is going for home!
The game is going to be tied!
I can't do it! I can't let Yuna and the others suffer anymore because of me!
You mustn't use your magic, Kazuki!
Shikimori has just thrown a super return throw!
Kazuki, that's way too much power!
Holy crap!
In the end, the match was declared invalid and no contest. But I just cannot accept that.
That's not so bad. After all, my spell count did get raised by one as a participation prize, you know.
silly. All that's really happened is that you're the same as before you left.
Well, now that you mention it, you're right. But still... Thanks for coming, Yuna.
Kazuki, come back here! Shikimori, Kazuki! Save me.
Save you? That's really weird. I could have sworn that I heard a girl's voice just now, but...
The number of disappearances due to magical accidents has increased dramatically. Since the start of this month, 13 people have turned into ash and disappeared. As usual, the government is slow to respond, and some say it's too late to do anything. But Voice is critical of his...
We can't just sit here and take it easy. If we don't work out some kind of plan as quickly as possible, then Kazuki is going to end up turning into ash! So what is it you're planning to do next, Kuriko? The problem is I can't think of anything right now. That's why I've called my rivals over to discuss it. The very people I have battled fiercely every day over Kazuki's genes. But we must band together to save him.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But so far, there have not been any reported cases anywhere in the country of people increasing their spell counts.
Oh, Rin, it might be more helpful to our cause if you weren't quite so discouraging just yet.
I apologize.
Geez, we're all over here worried sick about Kazuki. But he's just a happy-go-lucky guy. If he's going to behave like this, all we can do is hold him down and take his genes by force before he turns into ash. Yeah, why not?
Kuriko, please don't get so carried away.
But these are very compelling feelings.
Well, how about this? We'll all gather as much data as we can on various methods of restoring magic, and then we can try them out on Kazuki.
Let's do it.
I agree.
Then our course has been set. Let's do our best for Kazuki's sake. Let's fight. Yeah!
Please try to drink this.
What is it?
Well, it could very well be the ticket to increasing your spell count.
It's not...
Drink it quickly now.
It's not... appetizing.
Drink it!
Okay.
Oh, it's so bitter! What is it?
It's the bitter portion of a grated daikon.
That stuff is supposed to be for a hangover.
I put powdered pit viper into the blood of a Chinese soft-shell turtle, and as a topping I put in powdered red earthworm. It's supposed to improve your blood flow, and they say that it will affect you down there as well. In any case, the worst thing you could do is nothing at all and just give up, so please try your best, Kazuki.
Oh, man, that's awful!
How do you feel?
There's no way it would affect me so soon.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I think it's working.
Oh, my. 28, 29, and 30. Now 100 more. Shikimori, look at yourself. Before you have any hope of increasing your spell count, you must first increase your stamina.
Why do I have to do this on Sunday morning?
Finish your push-ups, then do 5,000 Hindu squats.
It's all right with me if my spell count doesn't increase.
All right, 10,000 Hindu squats.
Why does it matter how many squats I can do?
We will do our best together. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Rito, I really just want to sleep now.
Please stop worrying, because we're going to get your muscle aches treated at the same time. After all, this is the best clinic in the country.
Are you serious?
The powerful Kazutsubaki family devoted all of its efforts to get an appointment for Mr. Kazuki Shikamori at the greatest clinic in all of Japan.
Please allow me to demonstrate the ultimate techniques for you. Right then, take off all your clothes.
A moxibustion treatment?
That's right.
Where?
Right on the tip.
What?
Right. Now lie down. Look, I'm going to apply this boxer now, so don't move.
Right, of course.
Can't you make it easier for me to put the boxer on it?
Oh, no way, Doc. I can't do that under pressure.
I see. Right. Here you go. All right, that's the spirit. There we go. Come on, that's it. Just a little more. It should kick in about now. Remember, boys and girls, I'm a doctor. Don't try this at home.
I wonder whose voice that was.
Unfortunately, there have been no changes to Shikimori's remaining spell count. His level remains at 3 uses.
Thank you, Doctor.
I understand quite well how you girls must feel, but you mustn't become impatient.
I know.
Not again. Who's there? That's really weird. It sounds like the same voice I heard before. For some reason, this maple tree doesn't seem very healthy. But there's no way that a tree could talk, right?
What's going on, Kazuki?
Huh? Yuna, what are you doing with all those books?
I just checked them out from the local library.
Magic in theory and in practice. They're all books on magic?
They sure are. We're going to read all of these books and find a way of increasing your spell count, Kazuki. Won't you come join us?
Uh-huh.
We'll be at the library.
Sure.
We're starting now, Kazuki.
Okay.
I believe Koriko will be joining us here later as well, but you go ahead and get started looking through your share, Shikimori.
All this seems like a total waste of time.
I can't believe you said that! You'll never know unless you try. We're doing this for you so you can at least help. She is correct. How can we help someone who will not first help himself?
Exactly. Here, this stack will be your share, Rin.
There are not any that are worth noting. Don't give up! Let's all think positive thoughts!
The object and secret art to increase magic power have finally been found!
What is this? I have seen this Magatama before.
Have you really?
Yes, I am certain. Here it is in this book. I read about this before at the head house. Our family owns a Magatama quite similar to that one. It is the same as this one, from the latter part of the Nara era.
So is this the same Magatama?
Correct. I believe the name of the owner should be contained in this passage.
City of Tokyo, Oto... How do you say this?
It says Kayaki Otomura.
Kayaki Otomura?
I'm surprised you could read that, Rin.
I believe Miss Otomura was one of our seniors at Aoi Academy and also a member of the biology club.
Do you mean that you know this person?
I saw her name listed on the biology club roster that was in the club room. She has an unusual name. That is why it made an impression.
I see! Which means if we go look her up, then we'll find out her address! Kazuki!
Unfortunately, I have heard that this Miss Otomura passed away in an untimely manner.
Huh? What do you mean Miss Otomura passed away?
She was sick while she attended Aoi Academy, and she died right before the graduation ceremony.
Does she have any relatives?
I believe not. Her funeral service was actually conducted by people connected with the school.
I understand. I know about Kayaki Otomura, too. Oh, Kariko, you knew her? Yes. Miss Otomura passed away when I was a first-year student here. I even helped with the funeral, so there's no mistaking it. I remember she always wore that blue Magatama around her neck as a pendant. She said that her father, who was an avid antique collector, bought it for her. I wonder where the pendant could be now. I think her younger sister Kaide would have it.
Kaide would?
I believe her younger sister was ill, And I heard that Miss Otomura came to Aoi campus because she wanted to study magical medicine here.
Have you ever met her younger sister?
No. And she didn't even come to the funeral.
Maybe she was confined to a hospital or something.
Who knows?
Her name's Kaide, huh? I'd really like to meet her.
Let's do it! Kuriko, do you happen to know where Miss Otomura's home is?
But of course!
It feels like someone's in there, but...
Back away, Shikimori!
Huh?
Are you all right?
Uh-huh. But I felt someone's presence. Maybe it was just my imagination.
There was a presence, though it is now gone. Is something in there? There was, until a moment ago. I cannot call it a phantom, but it is something close to that. I felt it coming from this room, so if you plan to enter, use caution.
Hey, don't try to scare us, Rin.
Then I will.
What?
A Magatama?
Wait! Shikimori!
Huh? What's wrong? What are you saying?
Kazuki!
Shikimori! Kazuki!
Kazuki, are you all right?
This is... Dr. Akai.
Under normal circumstances, I would never consider revealing a student's private data. But if you already know that much, then I suppose there's no harm. Miss Otomura did come to consult with me on many occasions.
Professor, my dream is to become a doctor one day, just like you.
I see. With your grades, I think that it's more than possible. You just have to try your best.
I will. But it costs a lot of money to become a doctor, doesn't it?
It is true that it costs more than a normal university.
We don't have any spare money. My father's hobby of collecting antiques has gone too far, and we have many debts.
If your grades are high enough, then it would be possible for you to go to a national school and even get a scholarship.
You think I could do that?
Of course.
Then I'll really try my best.
Her misfortune started when her mother passed on at a young age.
An unusual illness, wasn't it?
Yes, one's magic powers suddenly declined. So few people contract this illness that no one has yet found an effective means of treating it.
Poor girl, that's awful.
Her misfortune continued. When her mother was still alive, she was able to keep her father's antique habit in check, but when she died, it quickly got out of control.
That's why they were in debt?
And the debts continued to grow. Despite that, she threw herself into her studies, determined that she would become a doctor. She cut back on their living expenses and somehow managed to save some money. But even that money was taken by her father, who spent all of it to buy more antiques for his collection.
How sad. That's unforgivable.
Kayaki's father ended up dying. He was involved in a serious traffic accident just 1 week before she herself passed away.
It's almost as if the whole family had been cursed.
Really?
She is a student whom I shall certainly never forget.
Dr. Akai, I wonder if it's true that Miss Otomura always wore a blue Magatama.
Yes, and she always wore it close to her heart. That's what the four of you are looking for, isn't it? She said that her father bought it for her when she was a little girl and their family was still happy and healthy.
I wonder if her younger sister Kaide has it right now.
Probably so.
But I'm sure that Kaide would never consider parting with such a precious family memento.
How about we go and find Kaide?
Really?
Yeah, it's not like I'm thinking of asking her to give up the Magatama or anything. I just like the opportunity to meet Kaide. And I want to hear more about her older sister.
If you say so, Kazuki, all right.
Thank you, Yuna.
I'll help you look for her.
As will I.
Thank you all.
I'm afraid that you're all quite mistaken.
Huh?
Kayaki's younger sister, Kaide, is no longer alive. She died several years ago.
What are you talking about? After all, you told us that Kayaki entered Aoi Academy so she could become a doctor. Wasn't that because she wanted to learn how to cure Kaide's illness?
That's all quite true. Her younger sister had the same serious illness as their mother had.
But she said she wanted to cure her younger sister's illness.
She certainly did say that, although her little sister must have passed away a long time ago. When I asked about that, she would just smile. Even I wanted to know what that meant.
Weren't there any clues or something she left behind?
Sadly. But you know, she spent a lot of time in the courtyard beneath the maple tree. She seemed to like it there. That's where she told me about her dream of becoming a doctor.
Beneath the maple tree. Could it be that Kaide is a...
Kazuki, what in the world is going on?
You see, I've heard this maple tree isn't doing very well lately. I think it's possible that Kayaki felt the same way about this particular tree as she did about her little sister. Kaide means maple, right? And she did come here often, didn't she?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, if she heard that this tree was sick, then she might have tried to heal it somehow. It would make sense that she might have been referring to this tree when she said she was going to heal Kaide.
So she tried to heal this maple tree.
It's true that this tree has been called unhealthy. At one point, it was decided that it would be cut down, but it suddenly revived, so that was called off.
It's possible that Kayaki strengthened the tree by using her magic.
She couldn't. She simply couldn't have had that much power left.
Doctor?
There is something that is known only to those few people who were involved in the arrangements. Kayaki's body was not at her funeral.
Huh?
Doctor, I believe that she used the simplest, most effective method she could to heal this maple tree. I'm certain.
I see. That means...
I think that Kayaki buried the Magatama here. Buried it beneath the soil. There it is! The Magatama!
She used the Magatama's magical power to heal the maple tree.
And now, because of you, Mr. Shikimori, I have finally found out the reason why Kayaki turned to ash. Not only did Kayaki use up a great deal of magic trying to heal her little sister and her mother, she then tried to save the maple tree by infusing her magic into the Magatama and burying it near the roots. She used the last of her magic right here and disappeared into the wind.
Kayaki was willing to use the last of her power at the cost of her own life to safeguard this tree from destruction. That's because this tree was practically a part of her. But this tree is sick again, isn't it?
I suspect that the magical power in the Magatama is no longer affecting it. The surface is full of cracks, evidence that the Magatama's power has weakened. It is quite old, and has been emitting magical power for many years. It is likely that it will disintegrate soon.
So Kazuki cannot take it with him?
If he does that, it is sure to shatter, and the tree will certainly die.
So that was Kayaki's voice. Everyone, please stand back!
Kazuki, you mustn't!
There's no way we'll let you use any more magic, Kazuki!
I will help!
Yuna, Kuriko, Ren, thank you. It looks like the maple tree's healthy again. I think I can even hear a steady heartbeat.
And the sense of illness has completely disappeared. Not only that, thanks to the three of you working together, you were able to safeguard Shikimori's spell count. You certainly are one lucky guy.
If I'm so lucky, then why do things like this keep happening to me? I mean, I was only trying to help Kayaki, and this is the thanks I get?
It looks like Kayaki is happy now, doesn't it?
It looks like Kaide is happy as well. Kayaki, from now on, please watch over Kaide and all of us, too.
You only have 3 magic uses left.
Oh, yeah. I can still use my magic 3 more times.
Kazuki?
I can only use it 3 more times. Yuna?
Just the other day, my father said he was going to send me some medication that could potentially increase your spell count.
Oh, yeah. Your father's an archaeologist, isn't he? In fact, he was one of Dr. Akai's students.
That's right. It should be arriving at Dr. Akai's office sometime today, so I'm planning to drop by there around lunchtime.
Okay,
It'd be terrific if the medicine works.
It sure would.
Kazuki, I'm going over to Dr. Akai's office now to check on the medicine. So go ahead and eat without me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. See ya.
Let's see.
What's this? Yuna?
Guess what comes now, Shikimori?
What?
We now begin the long-awaited traditional Class B gambling time!
A rock, paper, scissors match where you can lose your lunch.
And the one who wins
Can hoard all the lunches to himself.
What's the point of doing that? Even if you won, you wouldn't be able to eat them all.
How naive! Once you've hoarded all the lunches, you'll be able to sell them back to your friends at inflated prices. If you do that, then you'll be rich before you know it!
It's a moment when friends become enemies.
getting rich quick isn't out of the question.
You'll play, of course, Shikimori. Since that's Yuna's homemade box lunch, I'll increase the number of bets you can make, especially
What's
for
this
you.
commotion in here about? All the desks have been put away.
Well now, how about the two of you? We're actually just about to...
For now, I think I'll have to leave it at no.
All right then. And now, let's begin!
They never change.
By the way, we saw Yuna leave here earlier, but...
Now that you mention it, she did seem like she was in a hurry.
Oh, right. Actually, Yuna told me earlier that her father had sent some medicine to Dr. Akai that would potentially increase my spell count.
That would...
Increase?
Potentially.
All right! Now then, who wants to be next, huh?
Dr. Akai? How odd. I wonder if he went out to lunch. Here it is! The package from Father. Huh? But this is... empty? There's nothing in it. What'll I do? What can I say to Kazuki?
One more try!
We won't let you quit while you're ahead.
All right then,
Don't
just
you
keep on
think
coming.
Yuna should have been back by now?
Yeah, she should have. And we've already finished our lunch.
Should we go to Dr. Akai's office too?
Huh?
It would probably be better than staying in here.
Right now, I am truly invincible!
Shut your trap! It looks like it's time for me to unleash
I
my
think you're
brilliant
right.
special technique.
So shall we go?
Rock, paper, scissors! Yes! That's 40 consecutive wins! Is there no one left who will challenge me? Who is that?
Is Kazuki Shikimori in here?
She's not here. I wonder where she went.
Dr. Akai's not here either.
Maybe they went somewhere together.
What's this?
Shikimori, right. I think you'll be back real soon. But more importantly, how about a match, Yuna? Come on, play!
Doesn't Yuna seem kind of strange?
You think so? She looks more beautiful than ever to me.
Who cares about that? My lunch is gone!
You guys are still in, aren't you?
There's no still about it. I don't have any more food left to wager.
Me either.
No more food, right?
Huh? You couldn't possibly mean...
The forbidden...
Anything goes rule?
Exactly. However, your betting is limited to the uniforms you're wearing right now.
Sender, Kentaro Miyama. This certainly looks like it's the package in question.
But somebody has already taken the contents of the box.
I wonder what happened to it.
Oh, could it possibly be? She's decided she doesn't want to improve your spell count or something like that.
Don't be silly. That can't be it. You know Yuna doesn't think like that, Kuriko.
Oh my, you certainly are quick to defend her. She must be very special to you, Kazuki?
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm just kidding.
This isn't funny. Well, it looks like you're better than I had anticipated, Yuna. For me to have lost so overwhelmingly? Yuna's being strangely agreeable, and I even thought about doing this and that with her if things went well. But the real match starts now!
Kazuki Shikimori is taking too long.
Huh? Hey, hold on, Yuna.
Relax. I'll be back to finish the match later.
Huh? Hey, hold on!
Hey, hold on! Kuriko, stay back!
Oh, come on. It's just the two of us, a young man and a young woman, so what are you waiting for? Huh, Kazuki?
Hey, you can't!
What you mean is there are three of us.
You don't get my sense of humor, do you?
Yuna!
And I gave him such high hopes, too. I bet Kazuki is waiting for me. What'll I do? I really should go and apologize.
Yuna, where have you been?
Really, we've been waiting for you this entire time.
And where is the medicine you told Kazuki about? So it's you, Kazuki Shikimori. Kazuki?
Yuna? What's wrong, Yuna?
Shut your mouth. A worthless bum like you should not address me in such a familiar manner.
Yuna, what's wrong with you?
It is true that Shikimori is pretty worthless.
But that's how he always is. Come on, Kazuki, why are you acting like that? This is how people always talk about you, isn't it?
She is correct.
Or is it just more shocking to hear Yuna say it?
What? No, that's not it.
Stop being so wishy-washy, Shikimori. Right here and now, I'm going to turn you into ash.
Get back! Kazuki!
No, girls, please stop!
What's happening? An earthquake?
Looks like she's gone.
Yuna.
And then she'll fake rock, but do scissors instead, and then switch to paper. She'll only pretend to do that, but once again it'll be rock. No, wait. Once again it'll be a switch of a switch, and again it'll be switched back to rock. Ugh. And this rate, it's gonna be a lot harder than I thought to get Yuna's uniform. When I really think about it, I probably have given her too much of a handicap. I guess I'll just have to use one of my trump cards here.
Hey, maybe she won with her actual ability and not a handicap you're giving her?
You should understand that, even if you didn't consider it.
What we're saying is, if you give us back our clothes and our food, Nakamaru, then we'll consider helping you out.
The sneakiest and most deceptive of techniques
is what we'll teach you.
I don't need the help of separated garbage.
What?
I think it would be best for me to observe her movements using the usual methods. There's the surefire first is rock, then sudden switch to paper technique.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, hey, Yuna! So did you ever find Shikimori?
That's all right. Shikimori will come for me soon enough. But before he does, I thought I would finish you off first.
That is acceptable.
Not again. I came here already fearing the worst. Who was it this time?
Even the special bed which I purchased to foster the love between myself and my dear Miss Iba.
Dr. Akai!
Miss Miyama.
I heard a loud noise that seemed to be coming from this way. What on earth happened in here, Doctor?
That's what I'd like to know.
Oh, my.
Oh, by the way, Miss Miyama, Kentaro contacted me recently regarding that bottle.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't here when I came by your office earlier, so
So you opened it?
Yes, I opened it. Yes, Doctor?
What have you done?
Well?
Her shoes are here, so I think she's still in school.
I didn't find her over there either. So the classroom is pretty much the only place left for her to be.
Shikimori!
Huh?
I am sure that there's some reason why Yuna is... I mean, I do not truly believe that those cruel things she said to you earlier are how Yuna really feels about you, Shikimori. So please, do not be troubled.
Yeah, I think you're right. Thanks, Ren!
Oh, I see.
But I did not mean what you...
You haven't been coughing or sneezing, have you, Miss Miyama? Do you feel groggy or anything?
I'm fine. Why do you ask that?
If you're feeling okay, then don't worry about it. Oh, it's probably nothing to worry about. That small bottle that you had was sent to me by your father.
Yes, I know, which is why
No, Yuna. It contained research material intended for me.
Research material? But it...
At first glance, it probably looked like there was nothing in it. But it actually held pathogens for my research.
What pathogens?
A magic retrovirus. Well, that's what it's called, anyway. You see, it's not as if the bottle actually contained any bacteria. What was inside of it could be called something like a genie, or maybe even a demon. This item is definitely cursed, and it's one of the most powerful strains we've identified so far.
Doctor, what's going to happen to me?
Well, this thing takes the form of the first person it contacts. In other words, the person who opens the bottle. The troublesome thing is that the doppelganger has the opposite personality of the original person.
That means
the more you love someone, the more she will hate them. I almost forgot to tell you. I heard about the medicine for Shikimori. It looks like it was a love potion designed for monkeys. Kentaro wanted me to tell you he's very sorry about that.
It's for monkeys?
Yes, but more importantly, the problem we must deal with now is that there exists another you somewhere nearby. A Yuna with a personality and intentions completely opposite of your own. So, it is quite possible that the other you will try to turn Shikimori into ash.
Into ash?
If you have a deeply rooted desire to save him, then it's logical that she... Kazetsubaki and Kamishiro are here, and they should be able to help you. But there is one other thing.
What's that?
Your friends. They would never be able to harm you, would they? Your double also possesses a great deal of magical power. Hopefully, they will be able to deal with her somehow, but... Wait! There's still more.
First comes Rock.
She's much too strong.
You mean she's too sexy?
He's too weak.
The game's over, isn't it? Now do as you promised.
Huh? You can't mean...
Yuna! What are you doing?
Just what it looks like.
Well, never mind. Has Yuna been here?
Yeah, but she said she was going to the roof a moment ago.
To the roof!
Let's hurry.
What in the world was that about?
Kazuki!
I told you everyone went to the roof! Yuna? Didn't you just leave?
They're on the roof.
Huh?
I've been waiting for you, Kazuki Shikimori. Playtime is over now. This time, I'm going to turn you into ash.
Yuna, you can't mean it.
Yuna, what are you saying?
Be quiet. All you need to do is behave yourself and turn into ash now.
The girl, she must be the other me.
Yuna.
Please, cease this at once. Your joke's not funny anymore. I already told you that playtime is over.
Kuriko, Ren!
Kazuki! And this will end it. So, you plan to become ash by your own hand? Interesting. Go ahead and try to stop me. Something wrong.
You mustn't. I'll never be able to forgive you if you hurt Kuriko and Ren any more than you already have. But even still, Yuna, I can't seem to...
You've come this far and yet you're still hesitating? You really are hopeless. You're worthless and weak! Stop it! Get away from him right now!
There are two Yunas?
That girl over there isn't me! She's a fake! But it is my fault that all of this has happened, and that's why I want to...
Yuna!
You remember Kayaki Otomura's case, don't you?
Of course.
She had a disease that our powers could do nothing to cure. There's a strong chance that a magic retrovirus was to blame for her illness. The fact that the virus takes the form of the first person it contacts is not the main concern. The problem is, the person who made direct contact with the virus soon develops cold-like symptoms.
And what happens?
As symptoms increase, one's magical power decreases, and before long, they turn into ash.
It can't be.
Are you okay?
Yes, don't worry about me, but are you...
Kazuki Shikimori.
That girl is just the same as me. Deep down inside, you know she's laughing at you, too. There isn't a single person that takes you seriously. Think about it. What appeal do you have? You can't even use what little magic you have to its full potential. You're just useless. But Kazuki, I
already know, Yuna.
Oh, I'm sure you do. In the end, you're a person who doesn't actually deserve to live. So why don't you just...
I already know! That Yuna and the others don't really think that at all!
What?
You're not Yuna!
Oh, right there. That feels great. Your healing magic really is the best, Rin. One of the Kamashiro family's secret techniques. Oh, it feels good there, too. I'm really sorry about this, Kazuki.
What?
You used your magic again.
Yeah, but that's all right.
But now you have 2 uses left.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So what about the medicine you mentioned? Well, you see, unfortunately it wasn't even the right medicine to begin with. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to be of any use.
Oh yeah! Today's box lunch was even tastier than usual. So the magic I used today was my gratitude for that.
Kazuki?
Are you all right?
Hey, no fair. Maybe I'll make you a boxed lunch and get your genes, Kazuki.
No, you've got it all wrong.
I have also been practicing making boxed lunches since the last time.
That's not what I...
Here you are, Kazuki. Be sure you get enough to eat because today's going to be a busy day.
Yeah.
Thanks for the food. What's the matter, Kazuki?
Well, this morning, I thought I heard...
Yes?
It's nothing. Well, thank you for the food.
Are you all right, Kazuki? Mr. Shikimori.
Oh, hi, Miss Manager.
It's a lovely day. You mustn't push yourself.
Okay.
Can you really hold yourself back? Can you stand by and not do anything?
What are you talking about?
As if you don't know. You have 2 left. You'd better not forget that. Don't go to extremes no matter what. Wait a minute! What are you two doing? Just greeting one another. Well, that's a little too close of a greeting for my book. Seriously, Kazuki, when women talk to you, you start flirting with them immediately.
I'm sorry.
Have a good day. And if they ask you for a favor, you never seem to consider what the consequences might be. And you use your magic at the drop of a hat.
But I do still have 2 uses left, so...
You only have 2 uses left. If you use your magic 2 more times, you'll turn into ash and disappear forever.
I think it'll all work out somehow.
That doesn't help.
I'm sorry?
I'm going to increase your spell count no matter what, you understand?
Yuna! Are you alright?
I'm alright.
If you're not feeling well, then you should stay at home.
I'm fine now. This is how it was when we first met. Do you remember?
Huh?
I have a favor to ask you, Kazuki.
What is it, Yuna?
No matter what happens, please promise you won't use your magic again.
Huh?
Please promise me that you won't use your magic again no matter what.
I understand. I promise.
That and...
Oh, so there were 2 favors after all. That's how it was before. It really is like the first time we met, isn't it? So what's the other favor, Yuna?
Well, it's... Actually, never mind.
Huh?
Let's get going. We'll be late if we don't.
Okay, let's go. Yuna, go see Dr. Akai.
I'm all right.
Miyama, I think you need to take it easy. You haven't stopped that awful hacking and coughing once during today's lesson, have you?
I'm so sorry.
See, now go visit Dr. Akai and get some medicine or something. Shikimori, you take her there. After all, you're probably the reason she has a cold in the first place.
No! It's a misunderstanding. I haven't done anything. I haven't.
I'm all right now. Let's go.
Wait, Yuna! Yuna!
Kazuki, please go wait for me in the library with Kuriko and Ren, all right? I'll be there shortly.
Huh?
Oh, my. You're going to let us be alone together? That's so kind of you. Then let me take you up on your offer and nab Kazuki's dreams while you're away. I see you were as immoral as always. I might as well kill you right here. Right now!
Calm down, Ren!
So, are you all right with this now, Yuna? I will get his jeans, you know. Fine. Huh? Kuriko? Ren, please take care of things. Huh? Please work together to find a way to increase Kazuki's spell count, all right? If you'll excuse me. Yuna?
Where are you going?
I'll catch up to you soon, okay? Please, go on ahead.
Yuna!
Oh, what's wrong with you? Just leave her be.
Yuna!
You're worried about her?
Yeah.
Oh, my. This must mean that Yuna is special to you after all, isn't she?
That's not it. She's not her usual self.
Well, that's true. Which means that we need to go too, don't we?
Go where?
To a place that will alleviate all your fears.
There, right? Then I shall accompany you.
Kuriko!
Now then, just behave yourself.
If you're going to be collecting genes, I'd rather you did it in another room.
I apologize. However, there is something we simply must ask you to reveal to us, Doctor.
Now then, what could that be? I'm a very busy man, you know?
Don't play dumb!
Ever since that other Yuna appeared, the real Yuna has gotten sick. If you know anything, please tell us.
Aoi Academy's most prized item, the magic mirror of Imbra. I should be able to use this to increase Kazuki's spell count.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Miss Eva!
Yeah, taking a nap down here is really the best, you know? It's so quiet and no one ever comes down here.
This isn't the kind of place a model student like you should be. Now get out of here!
But I can't! Kazuki's magic!
Forget about it. No matter what the reason might be, it is forbidden to take anything out of this room.
There's no time! Please, Miss Eva!
I said no, so no. Everything in here has a serious history and substantial magical power. They're all sealed in this chamber because they must never be used. Just give up and go. Leave now and I'll keep this a secret.
But
If you take that, it will all be over. And not just for you. The entire Miyama family will take the blame for your crime. Are you all right with that? Even if Shikimori won't get away unscathed? I guess I just don't understand the thought processes of model students. All right, I might as well just go back to my nap.
Miyama has been infected with a worrisome illness.
You mean that other girl who looked like Yuna was...
Yes, she was the pathogen. Besides infecting someone, it goes on to cause other problems. It's a mischievous magic retrovirus, commonly called the Patem virus and also called the Bye-Bye virus.
I don't care what you call it. Tell us how to cure it.
We can't. Not with our limited power. If we knew of a cure, then we would have been able to save Kayaki's younger sister and her mother as well.
The same illness. So that means... It cannot be.
Then Yuna will...
Her magic is slowly disappearing from within her. In other words, she'll end up in the same condition as if she had used up all her magic. Her body will turn to ash and vanish.
Thank goodness. You're healthy again. Okaide. I envy you because you'll always be here. You'll be able to stay right here with Kazuki and all my other friends. But I'm going to disappear very soon. I'm leaving Kazuki behind. No! I don't want to leave! I want to be with Kazuki forever and ever! Kazuki?
This counter shows Miyama's remaining spell count. When this reaches 0, Miyama will...
Can't you do something, Dr. Akai?
At this rate, Yuna will...
probably last the night, at most.
This can't happen. I mean, I still haven't ever done anything for Yuna. Yuna, please hold on.
I'm glad you're here, Kazuki. Oh no! I have to hurry up and get home to prepare your dinner now!
Yuna!
I'm sorry. I keep making you worry about me. I'm a failure as a wife, aren't I?
That's not true. That's not true at all. Now you lie back down.
Kazuki,
Yuna, why don't you rest for a while?
Okay.
Yuna. She's done so many wonderful things for me, but I haven't done anything for her at all. My power might be able to. Yeah, if I use my magic, then I might be able to save her. Yuna.
Stop your foolish line of thought.
Dr. Akai. Please don't stop me. If I use my magic, then maybe Yuna can...
It's true that you might be able to save her.
You think so?
Hold on, Yuna!
That is the only chance of curing her. Bombard the illness with a magic powerful enough to overwhelm the pathogen. There is no other way.
Powerful magic?
Normal magic cannot overcome this disease. That's why it's always been said that there is no cure for it. In other words, only the greatest magician in the world would even have a chance of curing her. No one else would be able to conjure strong enough magic.
The greatest magician in the world.
You are the greatest magician in the world, Kazuki.
Then I'll give it a try. If Yuna can be saved by my power, then the least I can do is...
Even if it causes your own death?
What?
I'm asking you if you're all right with your body getting destroyed and being turned into ash, Shikimori.
Yes, I'll do it. Please, let me try.
There's no guarantee that you'll succeed. Don't get carried away by your feelings. There are no examples of this having been done before. You have 2 magic uses left, but don't think you'll be able to keep one. This illness is not easily overcome.
Then why did you bother telling me all this?
Because I'm interested. A doctor wants to try every method that's available, after all, doesn't he?
Ren!
You are planning to use your magic.
Yeah.
But why? You might end up turning into ash and disappearing, so why would you?
Because I haven't done anything for Yuna before.
Is that a reason to risk your life?
If there's something I can do to help her, then I want to do it.
Does that mean that you love Yuna? Is that what it is?
Huh?
Because you love Yuna. Is that why you were willing to throw your own life away to try to save her? Answer me, Shikimori, please.
I don't think it's love exactly. It's mostly because I owe so much to her. After all, it was thanks to Yuna that I was able to become friends with you and Kuriko in the first place. I didn't know what to make of it to begin with, but it was fun. Yuna brought all of you to me. But I haven't done anything for her. That's why if there's something I can do that might help her, I want to do it.
I see.
Thank you for this.
All right, then, go.
Goodbye.
You fool.
You were talking about, so stopping you is pointless.
I'm sorry.
Just listen. You're to use your magic one time. Just once, all right? I want Yuna to live too. But still, I don't want to lose you in the process. If you can't save Yuna by using your magic once, then I want you to leave this room. Understand? I want you to keep living. And Yuna would want that too.
Thank you, Kuriko. I should be able to do this. My power should be able to. No, I have to do this.
You mustn't do this! You
for you, Yuna. That's why.
It just isn't true. You've done so many things for me, Kazuki. Why don't you realize that? That's enough already. Please stop it.
Yuna.
Shikimori.
Good luck. Kazuki. Kazuki.
Yuna.
Kazuki. Kazuki.
Well, he certainly showed us.
You really are the greatest magician in the whole world, Kazuki. Oh no. No way.
Yuna! Sorry that I couldn't keep my promise, Yuna.
Kazuki.
She's still a little weak right now, but her magic is steadily returning.
So that means...
She'll be all right.
For a moment there, I wondered what was going to happen. Thank goodness.
But it's not good. He left me here, and Kazuki has... It would have been better if I had turned into Ash. If I had...
It would have been a problem for me if you had turned to ash, Yuna.
I can hear Kazuki's voice.
I'm right here.
Are you really here? But Kazuki, didn't you just...
It appears that Shikimori possesses a power far greater than I had ever imagined.
In that case, Kazuki is here. But no, I'm afraid to open my eyes. If I open my eyes and Kazuki isn't really there, then I...
It's all right. Yuna, I'm right here with you.
Kazuki,
Yuna.
you're here.
His body became ash and dispersed, but it appears that his spirit has remained.
That's what happened.
He cannot even be put to the sword.
Yeah, I've become a ghost.
No, he disappeared. Kazuki has disappeared.
Please listen, Yuna. Shikimori is still here, but as a ghost.
It's not fair if you ask me. The least he could have done is leave his jeans behind.
What's going to happen from now on?